Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy fuck life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1. You're still on mission 1. I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life.
You're still on mission 1.
Everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy fuck life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1. You're still on mission 1. I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big up Meerkat, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before.
And it starts to click, you know, if someone just keeps saying sorry when they do something, they're not really apologizing, right? If apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do this thing again because I feel bad
Apologizing
about
isn't
it.
just words, everybody. Welcome.
If you keep doing the thing, you're not.
Gather
it's not
around,
actually
cult
apology.
members.
You have
Let's
no
start
respect
this sacrificial meeting.
for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words.
It isn't just words.
You have no respect. Do you value money more than our friendship?
But that's the way of them saying, we want nothing to do with Phil at all moving forward. Let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make
That's
him sound
on
bad. 'Cause
them.
everyone hates him now anyway on the internet. So let's make him look like the villain so everyone will believe it. And we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation and we never have to deal with him ever again. And you know what?
Howard
Look what's
was
happened.
pissed.
Literally, no
Howard
one bugs them
went
anymore.
all in.
Nothing. It's all, they're
I
completely
love
washed.
this.
The cans are clean.
And the best thing,
no
I need
respect.
to pause this to say this. The best thing about this song is that none of this is out of context. None of the clips are out of context. That I make them up to seem bad.
For people that are
It's what his friends said about him.
alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself.
Don't give a shit
You have
about
no
anybody.
respect.
Apologizing isn't
I
just
just want
words.
people to be
It's
happy.
I will not do this thing
You have
again
no respect.
because I feel bad about it.
He watches too much WWE. John starts getting text messages at 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. So now, when you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense why he's even texting. And it's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy
Not even
was,
coherent.
like, if he's been drinking and texting.
You wonder if he's drinking and texting. Let's squeeze it.
I'm not here to play a character.
In comes dinner. Let's go.
I don't dye my hair.
I don't dye my
act
hair.
stupidly, constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid
Big ups
pranks.
everybody in chat.
You know what I
Welcome.
mean? I
I'm gonna
don't
start
cause
soon.
drama.
I'm feeling sleepy
I'm here
today
to
all
play games
day.
and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big ups Meerkat. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. I love that. Put banana in my mouth. I love banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana.
Man, for making these songs, I have approximately 1 million sound bites of him saying everything.
Walk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over the
Listen
top
to this
reactions.
later.
Huh? Screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana.
I get the big ups Meerkat tag? I made it myself. He was saying something about me or cat, and I blended it to sound the way I wanted to. So in this case, I took him out of context and manipulated and twisted his words. So therefore, everything he says about me is true, obviously. Banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. I'm not a clown. I'm not a children's entertainer. Squeeze banana in my mouth. Who even fucking says shit like this?
Huh? How does that make any sense? How? How are you going to tell me that people can do completely illegal things and be fucking rewarded for it?
This is a great clip. I have so many clips. Phenomenal clips. Let's listen to some more music. It's just been 5 minutes of music. Come on.
People who, they pretend like they support me. They pretend like they're positive.
I gotta pretend like I'm getting ready.
They sit here and they sneak this and they say underhanded things. They try to literally bring up either detractor memes or literal drama shit every day. YouTube doesn't care. They do it on purpose.
I love this one. YouTube doesn't care. This from the next song.
YouTube doesn't care. And it just gets to the point where it's so frustrating.
A new best. I love this. This is my favorite part of the song. It's in the end. All I want to do is have fun with you guys.
Fun.
We're a new best.
I just want to have
fun. Way more fun.
I just want to have no taxes, bills to pay, nice chill stream today. You're having a fun and interactive time with me and you're finding entertainment, positivity, and value in it, then the support should just come naturally, okay? I just want to have
fun. Way more fun.
I just want to have
fun. Way more fun.
Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and
no
Phil's commentary
excuses.
is boring,
Stop being
and that's why people
lazy.
don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call massive bullshit on any idiot who says that about either the Watch Dogs 2, which I've been playing recently and really liking, or Pokemon. It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what else to say.
Lazy, man.
You know?
Right now, for the
I
next
love
week,
this.
I'm
This
literally
phenomenal.
strapped for cash. The only money I'll have is tips.
All right, this is gonna be the last song. Come on, I can't listen to all the songs I made.
Next week, all my utilities are due next week. So now in the next few days, I have to raise
we
money
have to
pay my
talk about
utilities.
fucking Will
And then, you
Smith.
know, see what I mean? Like, this is
Fucking
how it is
Will
for me.
Smith. It's
Yeah,
rewind
shitheads out
time.
there
Oh
wanna
no.
Fuck with me.
Just
behind
remember,
the
we have to
scenes,
talk
ruin
about
my-
it because
all
I
kinds of
clickbaited you with the
financial shit for me.
thumbnail and the
Then
title
on
and
top
everything.
of
This
that,
shit
makes me
sucks.
sound like a terrible
This is
person.
such a non-story.
To make money, I have to pay Ben bills. You know, I have to pay Ben.
It's
pay
rewind
Ben
time.
bills. I have to
It's Mark ass Brownie.
pay Ben bill. I have to pay my taxes, pay my back taxes.
Fucking
I
Will
have to
Smith, man.
Pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill. I have to pay Ben bills. I have to pay Ben bills, bitch. Pay Ben taxes. I have to pay Ben bills, bitch. Day to day.
But first, we're gonna watch some other shit.
Tips to tips.
Some
pay
other
bills
shit.
and things. Eventually,
Bro,
things
he
will get
ratioed the
better.
Oscars. He destroyed
I'm
them
stuck right
with
now
the
with how
most
things
generic
are.
tweet. It was amazing.
That's why I'm trying to make money. I have
And
to
then
pay
somebody
Ben bills.
was,
You know, I have to
wait, is
pay
this
Ben-
the guy?
pay
And
Ben-
then he
pay
posts
Ben
a link
bills.
to
I
it.
have to
I'll go through all of
pay
this
Ben-
while
pay Ben-
hating
pay Ben
doing
bills.
so.
I have
But
to
yeah, this
pay
life.
pay Ben taxes. Bills. I have to pay Ben bills.
Yeah, the
I
June
have
tweets
to-
finally
if you
paid off.
wanna
He
sit
doesn't
here
give a shit
and
about
you
the
wanna
Oscars.
pretend
He
like
doesn't
you're
give a
cooler
shit
than
about
them,
anything.
I'm better than those content creators.
But
man.
he's better than those
Because
content
I have
creators,
a job where I
man.
work 9 to 5, and I bust my ass at my job, and I earn a paycheck, man. And then I come home. See, I'm not on the internet begging for money all day, man. See, I'm better than them, man. No, you're not any
All right,
better.
let's commence this cult meeting. Okay, I need to fade this in. Just a second. Welcome to this cult gathering. the sacrificial gathering of killing the swine in a sacrificial way. To your left, you can find the double cups of lean and Kool-Aid. And on your right, you can join the cult. This fucking sucks, man. I need to write this down. Alright, let's get started. First, we're gonna watch some Kate Army Watch. You already know what kind of stream this is. And I didn't even fucking switch the layout. This sucks. Already depression. What is this? 10 minutes in. Alright. Welcome everybody. Big ups Eisenhorn for the super chat who likes those tracks and says those tracks were 5 fire emojis, which is pretty cool. It's like a lot of fire emojis. Anyways, today we're gonna explore the world of Phil, the twisted mind of Darkside Phil, yet again. It's gonna suck, but I'm kidding, it's gonna be fun. Alright? Just click like and drop your engagement, okay? We're gonna talk about Will Smith and Phil Smith. And we're not gonna start with this video, no, we're going away from here, okay? First video is gonna be, let's say, hey, blowing bubbles. Rants about memberships. Did I even watch this? I guess so. Let's just watch this. The last thing I remember is he was bitching about trolls having, I think it was this one, the stranglehold in the YouTube algorithm. Oh, and not having a midlife crisis. I'm very curious about this one. Oh, and the tease. We're gonna start with the tease, alright? And discuss what the tease is. And then I'm gonna have a challenge to the on-demand users and viewers. Since we, just like Phil, we ignore them as well, so I'm gonna give them a challenge. Alright? DSP. Tease is the next big thing. Just like Brock Lesnar.
I have something
that won't
else
save
to
the
announce.
business. Shut up, DSP. Now, first of all, this is like a non-announcement. He announces that there's gonna be an announcement. Big ups Black Mage 666 for a super chat. Is this the Soggy Biscuit convention? It could be, if we have enough participants and enough soggy biscuits. Obviously, no dry biscuit.
I am Jewish. I am black. I am gay. I
Okay,
am
this
disabled.
starts off with a bang.
Okay, I'm not
Hey,
ready
what's up,
to
Renee?
fully announce it today.
And we're not ready to even do this. But we're gonna speculate and make shit up. The thing I love the most.
Very soon, I'm going to be announcing this. Ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed something.
I'm so excited.
This
Big ups Sandrak for a super chat. Day-to-day tips to tips. Big ups Meerkat. It is what it is, man. We gotta make a living off of Phil, so that's the grind. Day-to-day tips to tips. Oh yeah, I want to show you the Photoshop I made in like 5 minutes. I did this like an hour ago, I guess. And I thought it was funny, so I'm gonna show it to you. And look for lean in chat for validation, okay? I'm showing it to you now. I'm looking at chat. You better say LOL in chat. If you don't say LOL, you're gonna get banned. This is it. Post nasal drip. Yeah, this is it. It's a pretty simple concept. I gave him nice waves. You see, wave check, nice Supreme jacket, and explicit begging. All right, let's go back to the normal type situation. Okay. Thank you for your validation, chat. I appreciate this very much. I'm gonna make more stuff like this.
And the reason I bring your attention to this members goal is very simple. Okay.
Bro, how is this still dropping? How is this goal still dropping? It's like 354 now. What?
I have done everything I
This
can in
is
my
cringe.
power and within my means
Embarrassing.
to grow DSP Gaming as a YouTube channel this last year. Okay, within reason. Obviously, there's extreme measures I can take that would change the entirety of the channel for what it is, which I'm not going to do. I've plugged away.
What the fuck is
I've
he
made
even
dramatic
talking about,
improvements
bro?
based on your feedback. I'm
Wait,
doing everything I
what?
possibly can.
Last night it was 350. Man, the socks are dropping. We're leaving sock season, and now it's gonna get hard.
Everything has been
It's
going
gonna be
very
tough.
well for the past 2 months since the new
350, man.
releases started to hit, including views are up,
Okay,
engagement is up,
okay,
subscriptions are
Okay,
up,
I need to clip this for a song.
overall time watched is up,
Views are up,
everything is up,
subscriptions
and increasing,
up.
by the way.
And
It's on an
increasing.
upward trend, which is good.
How?
This is excellent. I can't tell you guys
This is
how
fucking
ecstatic I am that
lame.
you guys actually bought in to the
Oh, bought
idea
in, okay.
that the engagement on this channel would help. It has. You guys simply being here on a stream.
No, what if he does the pre-stream podcast on Twitch or something like that, some nonsense like that? If he separates them, like the podcast and the normal gameplay, and he does it on Twitch, so he can get partnered there, and he can multiple dip. He can double dip on Twitch with like subs and tips and bits and trips, and he can do that same shit on YouTube. He's gonna dip everywhere.
Clicking
that's
like
my insane
when watching the
conspiracy
stream,
theory.
watching this podcast on demand, clicking like, leaving a comment. You have no idea
Yeah, it's gonna be a just chatting.
how much that has
Definitely.
helped and how much it worked. All right.
I don't know
This
if
is
calling me
excellent.
the Kanye of detractors is a compliment or not, because Kanye recently hasn't been very much of
And if we
a.
can keep this trend
a
going,
hype beast.
this channel will see significant growth in the long term. Okay, but in the short term, this has been the one thing
One
that I have been
that you can beg
unable
for.
to succeed at.
The one
is
thing you
getting
can
people
inflate.
to become a member of the channel. Okay, and is it disheartening? Yes, because I feel like I did as much as I possibly could. I offered you guys so many different things.
Like
right?
what?
Emotes, a
Okay.
chat crown badge,
But it's always the same thing. So many different things, but it's always the same thing.
highlighted name,
What about a
turning off
vlog?
slow mode, priority access to special events. When I do Ask the King, which has been on an indefinite hiatus, and I don't know when it's coming back at this point, getting your questions answered.
Yeah,
you know,
but this is worthless. You just said, like, bro, come on. How is it a perk that somebody can ask you questions on a show that you don't even know when it's gonna come back? Is this supposed to be a perk? A positive perk? Man, I'm gonna let you ask me a question someday when I decide to do the show. Sound good?
all
You
these
get
things.
a long-term benefit. Eventually, maybe, perhaps.
But I can't do anything else because that's the limitations of what YouTube allows.
No, you have custom shit. Come on. I make videos. Speaking of, I have this scroll here on the top that I'm gonna copy, so you can see what kind of shit I'm
Other
paywalling.
YouTubers are not full-time streamers like me.
All the mega
and they've offered
important
things like,
videos.
an exclusive video that you get access to before
Yeah,
everyone
why
else and
not?
stuff like that. But I can't do that.
You're a
That's
scrub.
not. I don't do that form of content. It's not something I can offer to you because it's not who I am as a content creator. It seems like when they based this
Big
idea
ups to Omega Kurt
of
for a super
memberships
chat.
on YouTube,
I had ideas,
they based
so
it off of
here's my
someone who's an
buy-in.
offline
Big ups,
content
thanks.
creator and makes videos
Thank you for your
exclusively for
buy-in.
YouTube. They didn't base it on streaming. If they did, you'd be able to use my emotes in other people's streams on YouTube.
But why would
right?
you want to do that?
You can't. If they cared about the streaming, there'd be a fun channel
What-
point system
what
where
even
people
his
accumulate
emotes?
points and can use them on streams, and maybe members would have incentive to get more bonus points or something like that. They would have all these things for members. They have nothing.
Bro, this is the same fucking discussion every time, and now I'm supposed to say, but Twitch is for streaming and YouTube is for videos, which it is, and then I'm supposed to repeat myself again
Nothing
a
at
couple
all.
times.
Okay?
Okay,
So,
nothing. What is the?
it's this simple.
All right, here we start. Here's the actual hype segment, and now pay attention because I'm gonna ask you all a question.
The only way I'm going to get more people to
It's
become
not
a
even a
channel
question.
member
It's like a
is to do something completely outside of my comfort zone.
clickbait.
To do something completely outside the box.
Outside the
to do
box.
something completely
Okay.
and utterly unexpected.
Unexpected, and you get this smug grin, so you know it's gonna be
And that's as
like
far,
actually something different, because you know when he gives you this smugness, then
as I'm going to say for
it's
today.
gonna be something
I know that's a
special.
huge tease. And you guys right now are probably hearing this and you're like, what is he talking about? What on earth
is he
could he be
talking about?
addressing?
Getting a job?
Right? I'm not even going to tell you yet. All I'm going to say is
DSP
in the
drag
coming
race.
days,
What?
there will be an announcement, likely at the very beginning of April.
Okay.
Okay? There will be an announcement that there will be a new members goal for the month of April.
Okay.
All right. And it's going to be something completely. I guarantee you there's not a single person
All right.
who's going to guess what it is.
I guarantee you at least 5 people are gonna guess. At least 5 people on Kiwi Farms are gonna guess. Because people just guess everything. Even today I guessed already like 15 things on Twitter and on Discord and on Kiwi Farms. And I saw like 1,000 more ideas. So it's gonna be something out of the box, quote unquote. it's gonna be something completely unexpected, so it can't be him just playing a game lazily or eating food. It could be some of the old gimmicks that he used to do, like cooking with the king and some shit like that. But that would be, I don't know, I'm confused. I don't think it's gonna be a collab with anybody because he implied, or he's gonna, or he is gonna say it in the future, but he implied that he was gonna do it as a semi-regular kind of deal. So it can be something that is, I guess, really that dependent on somebody else, because DSP's not doing it. So it's not gonna be a collab.
That's how far I'm gonna go about this, okay? I would say probably there's absolutely no way that any of you will predict it. Maybe I'm wrong, because you guys sometimes surprise me.
Yeah, like with
I
the
swear
cat.
some of you out there are psychic.
Yeah, they
With the way that
predicted
you
the
come up
cat
with shit.
all the
I don't
way.
know how you do.
All the way.
But I bet no one will predict what this is gonna be. And I actually don't even want to talk about it any further, because if I give you
Okay.
any hints,
A
people
second
probably will
bankruptcy?
figure it out. But I feel that this is opportunity for something completely different
Okay.
here on my channel, all right? And if it works out and ends up being something that people like, it could be something that I do implement more further long term.
Okay.
But it all depends.
I do implement. So it's gonna be something. It could even be a green screen. It could be a green screen. Because it's something that you implement in the stream. So I don't think you can implement playing with fans or edited videos or shit like that.
All right, and
And
again,
of course, I don't even think it's green screen, because he just said nobody's gonna guess it. And the first thing that you can think about is, oh yeah, this asshole's gonna get a green screen. Because everybody's been hogging him for the last like 10 years to get a fucking green screen.
and
Big
that's
ups Mind of the North Stars for becoming a member, man.
as
Now you
I'm
can watch
going,
all the
right
secret videos where I show you how to make beats.
now. All right.
Big ups
I would just say-
Blackmage666 for the super chat. Jasper is pregnant. Congratulations on being a grandpa. Big ups. Congratulations. It's a super positive thing. But wait, I thought Jasper couldn't get pregnant. Very suspicious. Jasper was a female cat this whole time? Maybe, perhaps? Who knows? Big ups to Omega Kirk for his super chat. He's gonna blow up balloons and dress as Bozo. I would love this, but I don't think he's gonna do that, even like ironically, I guess.
Stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come.
Stay tuned. It's basically
record
this
will be
vibe, yeah.
straight.
The
Why
Papa
not
John
set the
vibe.
record straight now? I mean, what is it about the record that's not straight?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
That's it.
He's reveling in this though. He's reveling in the attention. Because even that's the weirdest thing. Even though trolls kind of, of course we talk about him all the time and we shit on him. And his chat kind of talks about him, but it's never like in the way that his chat is actually really interested in what he does. So he has to bait them like this. And it's always, of course, it's related to money or support. So yeah, it is kind of sad. And now we have
There
to
will be
revel
more-
with this. Man, you guys don't even know what it is. Wow, I'm so smart.
Information within the next week. Today's the
It's gonna be
27th.
something super underwhelming, man. And also, what the fuck is this bullshit in the background? Is this like a peacock feather type of situation? Who puts this? How do you think this? You think this is good? This improves anything?
Okay.
This is terrible. Mr. Design Man.
30, 31st, and then the 1st. I gotta count on my hands like a small child.
Okay. That's not the only thing you do.
So
like
within a week's
small child.
time, it'll be April, and I will feel much more comfortable discussing this once it's April, and I can say, all right, here is the idea, here's where I'm going with this. Hopefully this would give people incentive, all right, to become a member of the channel. Because I've done literally everything I can think of.
And the thing is, I don't even want to think about it because I know it's gonna be shit. It's gonna be lame as fuck.
Comes to the extent of what
It's
I'm already
always lame
doing.
as fuck. It's always lame as fuck. The entire point is for him to hit the goal once. For him to get out of this current short-term issue that he's in with the dropping members and everybody making fun of him for sock account members. And he wants to motivate people just to hit this one. Nothing else matters. So he's pulling out all the tricks. Man, it's gonna be incredible. innovative, phenomenal. It's gonna be the best thing in life. Big ups Anonymous for the $1 tip. Not likely at all, but a John Rambo reunion would be dope. Wouldn't bring a lot of money long term. I think it could kind of set the record straight and make him look good, kind of objectively, by just reuniting with his friend and being like, I don't know, I hit up Rambo behind the scenes and he's like positive and we want to be friends again and shit like that. But I'm thinking too much, and I'm thinking of him as sort of a positive person, which is not true. Big up Rabies 13 for becoming a member, dude.
Doing.
Shout out.
So obviously I got to do something different, okay? All right? I will let you know soon,
Something
but not
different.
yet.
How about you don't burp on the stream?
Here comes 400
Here comes
ideas
everything.
from 400 different people
Yeah,
about what
just
it'll
tell
be.
it. Why are you bitching about
I'm
it?
not going to give you any hints. All I'm going to
Okay?
say is,
All right.
it's coming, and you will
right.
know sooner rather than later, but not yet.
What if it's a separate podcast? It's not the pre-stream podcast, but a separate podcast that's specifically for like pop culture and news and Twitter news. What if it's this? Another podcast? Because guess what? He can have this on Twitch and double dip, and then he can upload it to YouTube and triple dip, and then get super thanks and quadruple dip, and then get gifted memberships, and then dip some more, and dude is gonna be drowning in positivity.
Okay?
Yeah, that is true. Maybe YouTube for the podcast and Twitch for the gaming. That sounds legit.
I'm a big tease. Money, money.
He's gonna dip everywhere, man. He's gonna be that guy.
Oh, money.
Grind, all that grind.
Money.
But this, you know, this assumes that he needs to learn how to use OBS to the extent where he can actually switch both platforms and switch his like profiles and stuff on the go, which is gonna be so hard for him. He needs to install a second OBS.
Money.
What else we got? This is the one with the tease. Now, the on-demand viewers, leave as a comment what do you think it's gonna be, your prediction of what it's gonna be, and if you're right, I guess I'm gonna pin your comment when this happens or something. I don't know. Let's just fucking talk about it. I am very interested in what you have to say, because we talk about this shit in chat all the time, and I ask chat for their suggestions, and I don't ask you. Like last time with how much money does DSP need to just quit, to simply just leave. And I think it was around 5 million that I think was kind of reasonable. But what was also funny the other day, that he said that $1 million isn't a lot of money and it's not gonna last him for life, which implies that he's asking his viewers for more than $1 million for just streaming, for him to just continue streaming and existing, which is fucking awesome. Anyways, what is this? He argues with chat about suggestions. Oh, let's see the Ghostwire Tokyo nonsense.
All right, guys. Well,
I don't know how he was in support and shit like that. I don't really care today.
We unlocked.
I'm just trying to suppress the thought that I have to talk about fucking Will Smith.
Combat abilities, right? The story got more interesting. We got to scale giant towers, see all of Shibuya from the sky level.
Wow, that's
this
awesome.
was a pretty darn good session, I would argue. I had a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys did too. Now, here's the thing. If you haven't noticed, for some odd reason...
Oh, we're gonna beg.
The playthrough is not getting a lot of attention.
What do you mean? This has $100. He's like, what?
Totally, to me, feeling like the next Horizon Forbidden West.
Are you for real? Every game's gonna be the next Horizon Forbidden West. You're washed up, buddy. You're nobody. The next Horizon Forbidden West. This dude asked for $150 a stream. Like, for real. Every game's gonna be the next Horizon, man. What the fuck?
That's number one, that's unfortunate.
This guy is
I feel
wild.
like that's unfair, and here's why. Number one, you guys asked for me to play something different. You were asking for me to play this game.
So?
Because you had enough of Elden Ring. That's why I started playing it. I told you guys I could have kept playing Elden Ring.
Everything is everyone else's fault and responsibility. So why is DSP existing at all when every single thing is someone else's responsibility? Because his income and his fucking tips and revenue is somebody else's responsibility and not his. Because he doesn't fucking give a shit and he does the bare minimum, even way below that. And when he does something fucked up, it's everybody else's fault. then why do you even exist?
But most people were on a consensus. They were like, nah, do something new, right? This game is original. It's very different from other games, and I'm having a good time with it because it is original, all right? So, I hope if you enjoyed the game, you'll keep coming back. Please keep coming back and watching and engaging, all right? If you're watching this on demand on YouTube, please spread the word. I get the feeling a lot of people don't really know about the game and or aren't really talking about it, which is a shame because it is one of the most original and unique games that I've actually played in a long time. It disheartens me when we're playing and I'm
it's unique and robust.
And I look, and at the end of the stream, we have 200 viewers. Really?
Okay. Oh yeah, 200 views? Come
We're
on.
having more for late night streams.
Come on.
And I'm like, what happened?
That's sad boy hours.
What's funny is the people talking are like, we like it. I agree with you.
Okay.
I like it too. I don't know what's going on.
Well, let's see how much people fucking like it, DSP. Somehow, for some reason, I don't really trust you. DSP Gaming. With the Ming being silent. Let's see what happens here. Videos. And it's the usual mess. A Y pose in the daily wrap. And he actually has a thumbnail. I think we're gonna watch a video about the thumbnails at some point. Then we have the podcast, which doesn't have a thumbnail. And oh, let's see this. I was gonna make fun of this. Here went, oh yeah, this slick, amazing thumbnail. Because people called him out for not having thumbnails and that they didn't like his default thumbnail. And he made this. Or actually somebody else made this. Ghostwire Tokyo live in default font. Very nice, very live, very interactive. Terrible. Let's see how many people love this gameplay. Bro. Look at this. This is like a day ago, 371. What are you, me? What is this?
Let's head over here.
You've been streaming for like 2 weeks or something. 300 views?
Well, actually, hold on a second.
14 legacy boils down to this. 20 likes. That's nice. And 11 dislikes. That's not that nice. And very positive. Positive comments, positive interactions. Amazing. Amazing. Then what do we get? More daily raps, more nonsense. Man, when he's not playing Elden Ring, even when he is, actually. How was the Elden Ring? At least it breaks 1,000, okay? Elden Ring breaks 1,000. Everything else is just circling the drain. Circling the drain. Skyrim is dead in the water. This has 156 views. Holy God. And yeah, this is from like last night or whatever, but still, come on, man. 14 years of grind, in pain and suffering and trolling. And we're back to this. It's not very robust. Not at all.
That the viewership just kind of trails off for the game. It's weird. I thought the game it actually got more interesting.
And this is like one of those generic monologues. He does this basically every other day with every game except Elden Ring. Well, Elden Ring is just denial and coping about the way he's playing the game. Because some random people are criticizing him as they will always do and they always have. And he's taking it seriously, making like 30-minute response videos about it.
We played it today, right? I felt like more abilities, we're hovering, we're climbing a giant skyscraper, there was a boss fight. I don't know.
This is like, this is legit trying to manipulate children. This is, I don't know who you can be talking about like this.
Seriously, I gotta ask the question then. If Horizon was no good to you, and Ghostwire Tokyo is no good to you, but what on earth are you looking for in a game?
Play anyway, FIFA. Play NBA 2K.
I now have played it twice. I like it way more now than I even liked it when I started playing it on the premiere stream because more has unlocked. I'm actually very much looking forward to more of it later this week. All right. So again, thank you to those of you who are chilling with me and enjoying the streams and supporting them. Please continue to do so. And thank you to those who are watching this on demand on YouTube as well. If you can, spread the word about the game. Say, hey,
spread the word about the game. It's
completely unique and different right now. That's not
about
like
the game.
Else. It's not
what about
Phil? It's not copying anyone else. Check it out. I think a lot of people should. I wish that more people would. Because this game, I think, is worth it. It's something...
Bro, come on. This guy becomes like a video games activist when he doesn't get fucking support. He's like the most annoying guy with this. He loves games when he doesn't get any tips or gets too much tips. There's no too much tips, but you know what I mean. Like $200 and he's gonna love anything he's playing. And then be boring for like 4 hours. Oh, not having a midlife crisis. Hey, tell me about this. Let's. Oh no, this is no. I'm gonna stop streaming for real. I'm just gonna make like videos and shit. I'm just so tired of this. Because this is the video where he says he's not having kids and doesn't want to spread his genes because he uploaded a bunch of YouTube videos. That's literally what he says. I don't want to have kids because my legacy is YouTube videos.
Well,
holy fuck.
I want to talk about
that makes sense for me too though. I don't want to have kids. I already made a bunch of Lil Piggy songs. Why would I even have kids, man? They get like over 1,000 views. Oh, we have to acknowledge this. Okay. Remember when he put a decoration in the background and nobody noticed? That was so sad. And of course, this is your screenshot segment. You can go ahead and clip this. And, I don't know, screenshot him, Photoshop him into, I don't know, watching Rambo's feet or something. I don't fucking know.
What the? I want to talk about my upcoming birthday
not a clown,
celebration.
By the way. Not at all.
Now, so I'm surprised no one said anything about this.
Not Phil. Phil's a
no one mentioned
guy.
it. Yeah, my 40th. That's right, 40.
Damn.
My
40 years of chill.
Birthday is coming up. All right, within a week and a half, and typically, for my birthday, I do something special. I usually have some decorations.
Like
I usually
what?
have some
What
kind
is
of a special
special?
event planned.
Special
This
event.
year's
I'll play games for an extended amount of time and take a lot of breaks.
Different. In fact, this
and
year
complain that the vest is too hot after I get $200 within the first 2 hours. And then I'm gonna be like, man, this fucking sucks. I'm already hot at this.
I think it should be even bigger
This
because
is
it's actually a
terrible.
milestone birthday for me.
Yeah, what's up,
40 years
West Side?
old in
Milestone
American culture,
birthday.
at least.
It's a checkpoint. If he dies at 40, he gets to respawn at 40.
It's considered
really cool.
the year that they make jokes and they say that you're over the hill. Essentially, when you hit 40 years old, a lot of people feel that you're in the middle of your life or you're over the middle of your life. Like you've lived more than you've...
Isn't denial also associated with midlife crisis? When you actually deny having a midlife crisis? Isn't that also being a midlife crisis?
have left to live. Okay.
Yo, this guy.
And so that being said, they say, oh, it's all downhill from here. Get it? You're climbing.
It is
a hill.
all down here, buddy.
40's the hill. Now you go
It
downhill
is.
as you go approach the second half
We're
of your
going
life.
down. We're going down.
For a lot of people, this whole idea of over the hill 40
Yeah, it is.
actually a
Yeah,
bad
big
thing.
ups, chat.
Because they're like, oh, it's like a midlife crisis. You're in the middle of your life and
Actually, I
you
need
reassess
to look
everything
this
around
up.
you and what you're doing with your life. And a lot of people end up feeling like they don't like their lives. So be honest, this is not me, by the way, but this is in general the mentality of this. You look at the
legit.
situation and you're
This
like,
is for
well,
real.
a lot of people are married.
Yeah, hold
or
on,
in
here it is. Let's read some Wikipedia. Denial. This is typically the beginning of the midlife crisis and occurs as a person attempts to fight or deny that they're growing older. Anger. During this stage, people feel frustrated about the challenges of midlife or about their inability to manage those challenges. Let's go read some more. What is this? Goodtherapy.org. We got a replay. That's the third step. Or third stage. A person may attempt to replay what was most appealing about their youth by having cosmetic surgery, seeking an affair, or shrinking their responsibilities. Dude can't possibly shrink his responsibilities. They're gonna stop existing. Oh no, then we got depression. Then we get depression. Holy shit, this is getting heavy.
That was my depression.
When replay fails, a person may become depressed and anxious. And then we go withdrawal, like when you stop playing Champions for a couple days. A person distances themselves from loved ones as a way of coping with their depression. Come on. And then we have acceptance. And they finally accept they're growing older and begin seeking the meaning of the next stage of life. Oh, that last step is gonna last about 40 years. 40 more years of this. We're still on step 1. We're still on denial. It hasn't even hit 40.
A ongoing, meaningful relationship by the time that they're this age. A lot of people have families, kids. All right, a lot of people are locked in financially to a lot of things that
He's even slow on the playthrough of Midlife Crisis, man. There's nothing he's not slow at.
are maybe good or could be really bad, dependent. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people take a look at everything going on, you know, in their lives and say, oh, I hate it. And it's typical. It's actually a running joke in the United States that people will, like, when they hit 40 years old, they'll look and say, oh, I need to change everything, man. I want to feel like I'm a spry spring chicken again. I got to act like, you know, I'm 20 years old again. And, you know, you have guys running out and they're buying, you know,
this just
sports
like a
cars and
stereotype?
shit. They shouldn't. They have families at home.
I mean, I guess Walter White did it, but I don't know, man. It kind of sounds like a stereotype.
Why are you irresponsibly spending your money on a sports car?
What?
Because a
What
lot
are
of
you
people
talking
feel
about?
that, like, oh, you know, this is the time of my life that now I need to show that
This
I'm
is
still
like he doesn't even know these people. He's just like some imaginary person.
energetic and
Why would you
young,
do this?
maybe at heart, even if I'm not young in person. A lot of people completely change their physical appearance and their style, right? It's like, why do you have a middle-aged dad, right, who's all of a sudden walking around with sunglasses on and, you know, he's wearing
they're
stylish
just like
clothing,
TV
driving a
tropes
sports
and
car around.
cliches.
It's like, what are you doing?
He is,
you have a family at home. Like, isn't that shouldn't be your focus, right? Anyway,
Oh,
this is just a
like,
running
What are you talking
kind
about?
of
He just desperately wants to give advice to people. He desperately wants people to care about his opinion and to value it. And it never happens. And he keeps chasing his tail. And this is where we are. Step 1, denial.
a cultural thing here in the United States.
A cultural
funny part
thing. No, it's a fucking cultural thing to be depressed when you get 40 and to get midlife crisis. It's cultural.
About all that is, literally none of that applies to me. Like, I'm in a good situation, and who knows, you know, in my life, over the course of my
How
life,
are you in a good
many times
situation?
people ask me,
What do you mean you're in a good situation? What?
so what do you want to do with your life? Where do you picture yourself when
What is good? I mean, some of it, but no.
you're this age or at this time period, right?
Oh, and
And
these
basically-
snorts are just like ravenous snorts, disgusting, awful snorts.
I never answered those questions because my life has been a roller coaster of highs and lows, ups and downs. Sometimes there's waves
Mostly
of
just lows,
positivity,
though.
and sometimes there's crashing
No, mostly
valleys
just
of
crashing.
negativity. Okay.
Mostly just crashing. It's just crashing.
And after having many stressful years when this started kind of happening to me in my 20s and not knowing where the rest of my life was going, I said, I'm going to go with the flow.
You still don't, though. You legit still don't. You legit don't know where it goes.
And that doesn't mean, by the way, that doesn't mean that you don't plan things out or you don't have aspirations of things you'd like to do with your life or your family, etc. What it means is you don't have to live your life by some grandiose expectation that by some time frame or time period you have to necessarily obtain this certain goal.
Are you giving this advice because you failed?
And if you don't hit it, now all of a sudden,
Because it's like, it's kind of hard for me to take his advice because, well, he failed. He failed. He gets 200 views. Why would I give a shit about anything this guy has to say? What is this advice? What is this advice? You failed, buddy. Don't give me advice.
you're like, oh, I'm a failure in my life.
And it's not even like a advice for, I guess, a guy who failed and wants you to not fail. He wants you to prevent you from failing. It's just like,
Sucks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people live their life
Like,
that way. Like,
what?
oh, I had a plan that by the age of 40, I was going to have this kind of life, this kind of house, this kind of money, this kind of this and that. And then you look at it, oh, I didn't hit it, so I'm a failure. And now, oh, man, I got to reassess my life and stuff like that. And I've never been that kind of person, okay?
but you made a bunch of
Instead-
emergency videos about your future on YouTube. What do you mean you've never been that kind of fucking person?
I just go with the flow.
I go
Whatever's
with the
going
flow.
on currently.
I just hope and cope. That's what he does. I just hope. Well, is this admirable? Is this advice you just want to give me? Just hope for the best. Hope for the best and just do whatever. That's nice advice.
In my life.
It's like a Disney Channel movie.
And yes, I do try to plan for things to get better or whatever. You know, I'm not stupid. I don't sit around here and be like, well,
Oh, I'm not
everything
stupid,
will just
of
work
course.
out in the end if I don't try.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Completely the opposite mentality in life that I think you need to have. You
What?
absolutely have to plug away and try to do better and make yourself better and make your
How have you
life
done
better
this?
for yourself
How
and your
have you
family.
done this?
Okay?
How have you done this?
It's not about just giving up. All right? But what it is about is maintaining that course positively going with these big waves of positivity that go up and the ebbs and valleys of negativity that will eventually happen. You know what I mean? No one's going to go on a high and stay up there for the rest of their life. You got to understand, you're going to have a low, and it's going to peak and valley, and you have to kind of learn how to adjust and live with that. Don't capsize off the raft of life when you're going on the whitewater rapid.
This is actually worthless advice. Like actually worthless advice. What is this like? What?
So that being said, okay.
Yeah, LeBron
with
James.
most, I don't say most people. What it really is, it's a cliche. It's a kind of a running thing in American culture where you hit 40
step
years
one,
old
denial.
And, you're middle of your life crisis, right? For me, it's the opposite. Right now in my life,
you have kids.
I feel more
secure. I have a cat. All right.
I feel more happy.
Good. Okay.
I feel.
How do you feel secure? What do you feel secure about? You actually have to ask for tips every day. If you don't ask for tips, you're not gonna get them, and you can't pay your bills, and you go on the street. What is secure about this? Where's the security in it? Where?
More fulfilled with what my life is today.
With videos that get 200 views? Man, you used to have at least some standards to get some views or some money. Now it's just asking for stuff and hoping for stuff. Wow, so secure. Man. And I know that he's saying this shit and he's talking about it like that partially to piss off the trolls, who of course trolls want him to be miserable about his life and to say, man, I hate it so much. But it's actually kind of proving the trolls right, because we know this isn't correct and it's really easy to call out. What are you secure about? Begging for tips? What are you fucking comfortable about?
Previous time in my life, I really feel that way. I don't feel like the best times of my life are behind me. In fact, I think it's quite the opposite. I think that everything that I did previously in my life led to what I get to live now every day.
Yeah, exactly. Failing to learn anything and to get any kind of skills will result in you getting 200 views until you die. And exactly, that is true.
And that's a good...
Every day led to this. 14 years led to this. 500 views a video. That's fucking nice, man. I love this advice.
Good thing, because it was through those high highs, those low lows, those big achievements, but also those major failures and mistakes that I've come to be the person that I am today. And I can go to sleep every night, sleep easy, knowing that I feel I am...
It's easy to sleep when you're drunk.
The best version of me in my life.
Really? No. Are you trying to tell me that every other version of DSP in any multiverse universe ever is worse than this? Man, we need to find all of them and exterminate them.
As of now, maybe not physically because I'm getting older, but at least mentally and morally, I feel like I'm the best person I've been in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Moral side still.
I put out content that I feel is meaningful.
You think it's moral to put all your responsibilities on people on the internet that are random people on the internet?
People tell me on a day
and guilt trip them into giving you money every single day for the below the bare minimum product? What a moral man. I love morality.
On a daily basis, what I do is meaningful.
Of course. What is meaningful? People say that what I do is meaningful. Come on. Meaningful is subjective. And according to DSP, what we do is terrible. And it's hurtful and it's toxic and YouTube doesn't care. Of course.
YouTube doesn't care. Huh? How does that make any sense? How? How are you going to tell me that people can do completely illegal things and be fucking rewarded for it?
I don't know, man. You answer.
There's this air of positivity around everything
answers.
that I do here on DSP Gaming. You see, there's a lot of negative shitheads out there that they judge life based off of financial success. They judge life based off of a number of
financial success. So you're gonna live on the street when you have to stop streaming? Financial success. This financial success. Dude talking about security. These people are just judging financial success. You have none.
That's not what life is about at all, in my opinion. It's about actually being okay.
Life is about coping. This is the bottom line. Life is about coping. So no matter in what position you put yourself in, you can convince yourself that you're happy. And then this is it. This is the purpose of life. You can just exist as a parasite, as a pathetic leech on society, and convince yourself that that is good. and this is why life is good.
what you do and your life situation.
Amazing.
And I absolutely
The amazing segment.
am. You know, I really am. At one point in my life, I didn't think I was gonna be past the age of like 34. Seriously, I was at
Me
the
neither,
bottom,
honestly.
the absolute lowest rung of my life
Me
I could ever
neither.
be, and I was depressed.
I'm still at some points, I just look at him and I'm like, how did he survive to fucking 40? How did he make it? Let's prove that anybody can make it. Like, actually just simply survive.
And my life was in shambles, you know.
What do you
and then
mean?
there were wild years where I was at the height of my
When the girlfriend left, when there was nobody to fucking wash his clothes, man, my life was in shambles.
popularity on
Oh yeah, and he begged a lot. That was actually a thing.
YouTube, and the sky was the limit, and I didn't know what was
did
going to
beg a lot.
happen, but it was just like a crazy, wild ride, and it was incredibly stressful. And you know, there were many years there early on when I was way over the top drinking and just being kind of out of control with my life
It was out
schedule
of
and how I
control.
did things. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like over the
and
years,
now it's better?
because of my behavior and because of the way that things just turned out. Friendships were broken and the like, and I just really I look at
Oh, but
today.
wait. Now it's because of my behavior. When he has to be wise, Phil, because this is wise, Phil. This is wisdom. This is not intelligence that we're seeing right now, and not what he's expressing. He's trying to be wise right now, and now he gives us this exception of guilt that he didn't have until now for his friendships and all this other stuff that he blamed on them. The friendships that he blamed failing on them.
And I'm like, you know, I'm about
What
to
do you
turn
like?
40 years old,
Okay,
and
you're gonna say sorry to Rambo?
I got to look at the big picture of everything. Okay, could
is the
things
big
be
picture?
better in my life right now?
What is the big picture actually for DSP? He stops streaming, can't physically get any type of job, gets back to streaming just in a much lesser format, and embraces being a lol cow and gets, I guess, paid fucking tips and shit, I guess. There's nothing more to this. What is the long-term picture? Or his parents gonna die, he's gonna move back to Connecticut, get their money, and that's it. And just exist. That's the long picture. That's the picture. This is the big picture. Just exist.
Absolutely.
Cannot do anything for anybody. Just make some fucking shitty videos.
Like I told you guys,
I love this.
last year,
What a great picture.
before the Twitch TV nonsense, okay, being very honest and transparent
Yeah,
with all you
thanks for
here.
the transparency.
Before Twitch TV decided to cut my partnership literally for no good reason, no justifiable reason, legally they don't have a leg to stand on for the way
Yeah,
that
they
treat
do. They said they've
Okay.
had a fucking investigation for hateful slurs. We know what it is. We've been over this. Shut up.
Before that happened, I was actually on pace
It was
to
on pace.
dramatically improve my life. I
Just
was
like,
making
that's
enough
always.
money via
That's
the
always.
streaming on Twitch.
Always before an emergency happens, man, everything was going great. But he was begging this whole time
To
on
basically
Twitch.
say, wow, within a year or
When
two,
she was doing
I
good.
can improve the business, I can save money to potentially.
First, I always says this first, always, and this is straight up a lie, because it's like this fucking asshole doesn't think about improving his business. You can see this by his business being terrible. It's very obvious, but he always does this. He always brings it up first. Man, if I had the money, I would improve my business.
Potentially have a real honeymoon with my wife.
Not
to maybe
happening.
do some home improvements and things around here
Like
that I've
what?
wanted to do for years.
You duct tape stuff to the wall. He duct tapes his fucking coat hanger to the wall. Duct tapes his fire alarm to the ceiling. What home improvements are you gonna do, bad back man?
Years and couldn't afford. Like
Home
things
improvements. His dad was fucking cleaning his garden for him. Like, actually, elderly parents were shipped across the country to clean his house.
were turning around for the better. And then Twitch essentially screwed me over for no good reason whatsoever. It's not like I'd done anything horrible
Hateful slurs
or
is
anything even
no good
justified
reason?
in them kicking me out of the program. They're just a bunch of fucking assholes.
Of
It's really
course
the
they
only
are.
way to say they're completely unprofessional.
Yeah, he's not going back on Twitch. He's not going on Twitch. That idea of doing the podcast on Twitch, he can't just talk to them like that and go back on Twitch. It can't be like that.
That being said, after that, I had to readjust my life. And now essentially I'm kind of on hover. You know what I mean? Like I was on the way up.
Oh, now
and
it's
now
nothing.
I've kind of plateaued
Yeah.
again. I'm like,
40-year-old man hovering.
now I got to start from scratch. Now here I am on YouTube trying to build up where I
Bro.
was again. So
Stop
I'm
hovering.
certainly not,
Stop hovering, bro.
you know, blowing into the stratosphere, cloud 9 kind of a thing. there's definitely things in my life that can be improved, and I hope that over time they will. I think, again, a lot of that is about maintaining the course, staying positive, working hard, sticking with the dedication and the work ethic that I've had, and keeping things going.
This motherfucker is like, bro, what? What? This is all I can think of is what? You're sticking to what hard work and dedication and positivity? Why are you talking to me like you're fucking Kobe Bryant? And he's doing some inspirational fucking speech. This is a 40-year-old fucking man baby begging for tips and cheers on the internet. And he has a bunch of assholes like me that shit on him because he's so fucking positive, right? He's so positive. Man, where did these assholes keep coming from? What is this fucking bullshit speech? Work ethic. Did he say work ethic and dedication? Who? Somebody in Burnell Production have work ethic? No.
Positive, working hard, sticking with the dedication and the work ethic that I
dedication and work ethic doesn't exist on this channel.
Had, and keeping things going. Okay. But essentially, the way I see it is, my life is great. What do I really have to complain about? Would I like to have more time with my family on a weekly basis?
I don't know, man.
Would I like to make more money so I could have more flexibility in the things that I'm doing? Yes.
So he begins to...
But outside of all of that, in the big picture scheme of things, things are great. Okay? So I'm approaching my 40th birthday in about a week and a half, and a lot of people...
What is the big picture, though? This is the big question mark. What does he see as the big picture? Because I see the big picture as the next 20 years. And not the next 10 years, which is going to be mostly just begging and playing games and rambling. And making videos like this and like clips like this. So this is going to be the next 10 years. The Hate Army Watch, you better be ready. And hire a bunch of people to clip shit.
People at this age, in America at least, they start freaking out about a midlife crisis and how depressed they are and how they wish their life was better. And they start acting differently and they start, you know...
I'm different because I cope.
Dropping money.
I'm different because I'm in denial.
On dumb stuff. And
that
for me,
it works great, man. Because I can't take him seriously, man. I can't take a guy like this seriously. Like what? Giving me this speech about fucking work ethic with the shitty videos, in the shitty webcam, in the shitty background, in the shitty snorts and the shitty burps, in the fucking shitty leaderboard. In the shitty people in his chat that are fucking doxing each other and exposing each other and fucking being weirdos and degenerates. Wow, I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
Huh? I look at all that in my life and I say, you know, I don't feel that way at all. I really legitimately don't. And I could understand maybe someone who worked themselves into a rut, into a corner, and now they feel trapped.
No, you're not in a corner at all. But if I don't stream for a week, I'm actually gonna die. If I don't stream for a week, I'm gonna starve to death. But I'm not in a corner, you guys. Please buy in.
To buy a life that they created and now they don't like it anymore. This is essentially their life and they have to deal with that. I'm the opposite. I really actually feel like things are great right now. In regards to
phenomenal.
My content, my job.
The content, of course, and the job.
My personal life with my family at home. Everything is good. So why would I have a crisis around that? Right? That's pretty crazy to think about, you know? I'm actually in a good position and it makes me feel very happy.
Me too. I'm very happy.
So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to announce
if we're gonna lie to each other, I'm very happy for you and I wish that you're as successful as humanly possible. Because you deserve all the success in the world.
Huh?
We can stop lying to each other now. Let's proceed with the video.
Right now,
I have to talk about Will Smith. I hate this.
April 6th, Wednesday, will be Darkside Phil's 40th birthday bash.
Da, 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 da.
Huh?
Your life is nothing.
Darkside Phil's 40th birthday bash.
This just as a simple quote, it's just so embarrassing. Dark side filled 40th birthday bash
will be happening on that day. So you might say, what is that? What does that entail? Okay.
What does that entail? He's gonna ramble and stroke himself over the 40 years that he's lived, give you some fake fucking advice that he doesn't follow, play games for a couple of hours, beg for tips, and take a bunch of breaks. This is what it's gonna be. Okay, I recapped it, and this is what it's gonna be.
it will be a gaming marathon.
But Phil,
But Phil, I thought you weren't a clown.
Cuck life.
you only do gaming marathons
Oh,
when you
no.
hit goals like a membership goal on your channel. And
Huh?
right now, with only a few days left in March, you're not even close to hitting your membership goal. So, why are you going to do a celebratory event?
Because it's his fucking birthday. Come on.
Because it's my birthday and because I like my life and I want to celebrate.
I like
That's
my
why.
life.
Fuck it.
I have the ability to do a celebratory event whenever I want, and I feel like
Yeah.
doing one.
Yeah, you legit don't have to explain yourself. It's common sense. But he wanted to be right and wanted to be smug. So that's why he explained himself to the invisible person that asked, hey, Phil, whatever.
We actually haven't done a marathon since it was very, very early February. So actually, it'll have been over 2 months since I did a marathon style event, and I want to do another.
Marathon style event.
So
How
to-
about you just say it's been 2 months since I did a marathon? But that has less less fucking buzzwords in it.
Too bad. If you don't like
A
it, tough
marathon
shit.
style
I'm
event.
doing it.
He's just like padding out for words. It's like when you have to add more words to an essay. He just makes everything just watered down. He's like a normal person, but watered down. But except water, it's just grease.
Alrighty.
Greased
then.
down.
Okay, so what does this entail, and how is this going to work? Well, first of all,
Work, I just told you.
starting on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, when I come back from my break, and we have this full week of streaming before my birthday, you're going to see birthday decorations behind me. And no, I don't just mean this thing.
What the fuck is
Whatever
this?
the hell this thing
And
is.
why did it
There's
cost
gonna
like
be
a
stuff, I'll
dollar?
probably get some balloons. I'll probably get
Why
some
did
streamers.
it cost a dollar?
Probably get some silly
You
stuff.
can't do anything better. You can't do a LED strip or something.
All right. Also starting that day,
No, can't have
All right.
LEDs. This is not that kind of stream. I'm not a clown.
when
Da-da-da-da.
ever someone does a significant contribution to the stream, I'm going to do something to celebrate.
What is a
like make a
significant
noisemaker or
contribution?
something like that. Something like this.
Significant, by the way. Are you saying that the other people who don't contribute $20, $50 are not significant?
As you can see, this kind of sucks.
And we're gonna blow this. This is what we're gonna do as a reward.
Anything
Who watches you? Who watches you?
for this, right?
Come on, not even gonna do like
Terrible.
me and just
I've had
put
this for many
multiple
years.
hats
It's
on.
burnout.
Come on, this is just common sense. Put multiple hats on and complain that you can't hold them on.
I bought a whole pack of them. They suck.
Then they're gonna fall and he's gonna be like, you guys, you see though, the hats fell.
Last year I bought a
Yeah.
new pack of them. It doesn't make any noise, which I didn't know. I thought it made noise and it doesn't. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to get something that's basically going to make noise or something, you know, a horn,
Something that's gonna be obnoxious.
to celebrate when someone
I
contributes
want
in a big
something
way.
obnoxious.
All right, and so
How about you get a fucking soundboard and you can put anything on it, you clown?
huh?
Huh? How does this work?
YouTube doesn't care.
Oh, it's YouTube's fault. I get it.
When people do that, I'll
Alright.
actually make a noise. I'll be like, whoa, woohoo, thank you for celebrating with me my birthday week. Okay?
Huh? Soundboard?
So that's coming up. And then
That's for clowns.
on
and
my actual
shitheads.
birthday, April 6th, I'm going to do a marathon of stuff. What's it going to be? Well, number one, it'll be a marathon of gaming.
Are they gonna
So
be
rather than me
polls?
doing two separated gameplay streams like I typically do that are each one game, it'll be a marathon of stuff that I do over the course of the day. Okay? There will be breaks, but the breaks won't be super lengthy breaks. It's more of a lot more gaming you get in a marathon style than you do on a typical day of streaming for me. I am going to do a special holiday birthday
eat food.
event
All right.
of feasting with the king.
Awesome.
Yes, so on that day, okay, I will be ordering food, and we will be ordering together that morning, and it'll be delivered during the day, and we're gonna have a meal together. This is a great thing
We're
that
gonna
I do.
have
You
a
guys really
meal
love it.
together.
Last
This
one
implies that I'm gonna be sitting here eating and watching DSP.
that I did was Mexican food. The one before that was Filipino. The one before that, I believe, was Mediterranean.
By the way, we should do this. I'll see if I'm gonna be free on his birthday, and maybe I can do a restream, and we can make him a birthday card together, and we can make like a little Photoshop or something. Happy birthday, Phil! And then we can, I don't know, if somebody's not blocked by him on Twitter, you can send it to him, and it's gonna be like, yay, Phil is 40. This is so fun.
The one
So
before
fun.
that,
'Cause keep in mind, this is gonna be a marathon style boredom. So we're gonna have a lot of time to do bullshit.
I think was Sonic drive-in food, and then before that, I think
Yeah,
it was Indian
we're gonna
food.
eat fucking
and you guys
Indian
seem to really
food.
like the series. So, it's continuing special birthday edition of Feasting with the King. And on top of all that, my wife Kat will be making me a birthday cake, and I'll be trying said birthday cake live here on the marathon
the custom
stream
style cake.
at some point when I feel like a piece of birthday cake. I'll be cutting the cake. We have a candle,
on.
blow it out.
Hold on, isn't this the same video I watched last time, and then we watched clips of him eating that cake and it was disgusting?
Have a piece of cake to celebrate my birthday
No,
live
it's
on
a different
stream.
clip. He just
Okay?
repeats himself every day, but he has a podcast every day, so it's the same thing.
So that's a lot all going on that day. That's way out of
That's
the
a lot.
ordinary. Now you may say, okay, great. A gaming marathon, Phil, but what is the gaming marathon? Okay? Well, I have a couple
Well,
of ideas.
I'm happy you asked, but we're gonna skip this. So, because this is gaming, and we're not here for gaming. We're here for the other stuff. And oh my god, yeah, this is like legit, legit like long as fuck segment. What? I think this is the end. What?
And I think it's not the end of the world, certainly.
He's picking
but at
his
the very
ear,
same
just
time,
twitching
it's good to always be
everywhere,
making
man.
progress
I
towards the
haven't
things
seen
you're
a guy
working
that,
on,
that just can't sit still like that.
rather than saying, okay, it's going on hold temporarily, so do something different. Now I come back and I'm even more backlogged than I was before. All right.
Backlog.
Now on the flip side of that, if I choose
This is one of the funniest things about DSP. He determines his own workload, and he can't even keep up with that. He's backlogged on his own workload that he determines. He doesn't have a boss to tell him how many games to play. He doesn't have it's not a game journalist for somebody to tell him you have 48 hours to review this game. It's a dude that can play games all the time, every day, and he's still backlogged and playing Elden Ring for like 80 hours straight.
to do
Because that's the only thing that gets over 1,000 views. Wow, I love my life. Huh?
a little bit of all of the games that I'm already playing. So those 4 games would be as follows.
Okay.
Elden Ring, Ghostwire Tokyo,
This is awesome. I skipped it exactly on
Kirby and the
cue.
Forgotten Land, and Skyrim Anniversary Edition. All right? I feel like the stream could basically please everyone. Because
Of course,
out
like
of those
your
4
wife.
games, one of those likely is a playthrough that you're
Except
enjoying and
not.
you'd like to see me play. So it would basically give everyone a reason to tune into the
Okay,
marathon.
yeah, this is nothing.
In
There's
addition,
nothing to this.
I would feel better about playing a marathon that's the games I'm already playing, because now I know I'm
Alright, so it's gonna be literally just a normal stream, but with a million breaks. Terrible. I fucking hate this. Alright, let's talk about Will Smith. Let's talk about Will Smith. Who is Will Smith? Will Smith. Full name? William. What is his actual name? Oh, Willard Smith. Born 1968. Is known as the Fresh Prince. And that's this segment. I don't know what happened, man. How does this have to do with DSP? Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna cut the bullshit. The other day, yesterday, was the Oscars, right? The hottest event of life. And Chris Rock, the guy who's there to make shitty jokes and embarrass himself, made a shitty joke and embarrassed himself. And got slapped by Will Smith. Unironically slapped. I think, unless it's fake, which I don't care enough to care about. Now, Phil went on the good old Twitter machine, and in a rabid inferno of rage, wait, they call me DSP, wrote a tweet so powerful, so unstoppable and undying, that it ratioed the Academy itself. Let's find where it is, because this is like long as fuck. This is like a million years. Look at this. He is the guy. The Academy does not condone violence of any form. Whatever. DSP, the Undying, with the best, most amazing, most signature Twitter Karen tweet. The most generic tweet. You watched and broadcast a live assault to millions of people around the world. Then awarded a man who committed said assault immediately afterwards without removing him from the building or having him arrested for the crime. That's the definition of condoning the violence, which is, this is so corny. and it's so generic. And I agree with the idea. I agree with it. I'm not saying that I don't. But this is just like one of my favorite fucking tweets the DSP's ever put out. Outside of those tweets where he was apologizing for shitting on people. Yeah. And this tweet was amazing. And it blew up and killed everything. And then a bunch of people respond in the way that they would respond. Because they kind of... When you have something like this on Twitter where it's just a massive tweet, people start having their own conversations under it and talking about all kinds of shit. Then, of course, we got this guy who says, aim this you with the fan-voted DSP 10 funniest racist remarks of 2010. What do we have under this? Alright. And this video is 4 years old. The internet was whole entire beast back then, with edgelords and SJWs owning compilations. And then DSP actually replies to this one. Actually, that video is from 2010 and has been hidden on YouTube for a very long time because I'm embarrassed that I made the series. Idiots keep bringing it up as ammo against me and make it out of content every single day. And make it out of content. This was definitely a drunk tweet. What was this? 13? What? Yeah, I don't know. Probably drunk or tipsy. I literally haven't made this kind of content in 10 years. Well, congrats, DSP. You haven't been racist for 10 years. I'm not racist anymore, you guys. I'm such a nice person. I've changed. What the fuck is this? Oh, and here, I'm not gonna read through all of this. It's just like generic fucking shitty tweets. He didn't say anything wrong or anything that he would get slammed for, but it's just that the generic Twitter response that would get everybody to just click like and retweet and whatever. It's just like, and it I love that he wraps it up with a nice one-liner in the end. This is how it works the best. You put a nice one-liner in the end, because that's the actual thing that's gonna leave into people's minds and not any of this, because this is just like generic shit. And yeah, basically that's the Karen tweet. And this, I got through this much faster than I thought. And then at some point somebody said, wait, is this the guy that jerked off? And then, yeah, this is one of them. Then we got a bunch of like random tweets. Oh, wow. If there's a way, wow, I hadn't seen this before. Let's see this one. If there were a way to punch these useless dumb fuck hipster douchebags through the net, I would do it. They deserve it. Wow, that is a nice one. And here we have, hearing these incredibly ignorant, disrespectful crowds chant bullshit during great matches of fresh talent makes me want to punch them. Very nice, King of Hypocrisy. I don't think I've ever made tweets like this where I was like, man, I want to hit this guy. Maybe I have. But I wasn't serious in any way, so yeah. It's a different beast. And then we have pixelated memes, which are the best memes. Then we have, what the fuck? Somebody that just did this and said, you probably stink as well. It is just a picture of Phil. Bruh, this is the best Twitter segment. What else we got? I don't think we got a lot more. It's just like, because I have to scroll through like 2,000 tweets. So yeah, this is it. You can go and explore. But it's kind of funny. I made a video about it. It's just like basically the initial thing. And yeah, that's the thing, man. I don't know what the guy's supposed to be doing live. He's probably not live yet. So let's watch some more. Oh no, now we have to watch the actual clip about it. I thought that was the whole segment. No, of course. Now we got to talk about getting ratioed.
Start off today with...
But he's gonna ignore all the hundreds of times he's been ratioed. He's gonna ignore them.
Mitor Mangus, who did a $5 super chat and says maybe you should spend time clearing the air around your name to new people giving you attention online.
Wait, what do you mean it's DSP's day off? What day is today? It's a Tuesday now? It's his day off? I just embarrassed myself in front of 300 people. Wow, big ups everybody. That you're here for actually nothing. I expected to watch this dumb shit. Oh, this is for tomorrow. Oh, fuck you, DSP. Man.
There are absolutely no new people giving attention online on this stream. This is not happening.
Oh, and this was... I don't fucking know what happened yesterday, because everybody was anticipating him to actually address it, and I guess that's the thing. Let's just see. Fuck it.
At all. Everyone here is a regular or knows who I am and knows what I do. I'm not getting a single eye on this content new at all. I know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Big Daddy
no.
Dub-
This is not. Yeah, let's talk about this some more, and I gotta bring up the thing, I guess. Where was it? This is not a tweet that's gonna get you actual clout. This is not actual clout, because this tweet happens daily in a million shapes and sizes. This is not something that will give you any kind of prominence. So no, you can't expect he's gonna get a couple hundred followers, maybe, or some shit, and then they're gonna see all of this. Then they're gonna see all of this, and nobody's gonna stick around. If anything, they're gonna become trolls because people just simply don't stick around for Phil.
Comes to the super chat and says, what did the five finger say to the face, Will Smith? Meteor Magnus did another super chat and says, what about the people saying that they are new? What about them? There's not many of them. We have 415 people on the stream right now. Big deal, right? I mean, welcome. If you're a newcomer to the stream, welcome to the stream. I welcome all newcomers. I really do.
We're gonna be gone soon,
but
so
allow me
get ready.
to extrapolate.
But look, objectively, right? Why wouldn't you watch a troll stream? First of all, we have more fucking fun. Because we can say anything we want. Go in anybody's stream. Go in Shinko's stream and Anlead's stream and Piece of Peace stream and my stream. You can say whatever you want about Phil, whatever. And you can talk about whatever. Right? We have better productions. We have crossovers. We have variety of styled content. For example, you can go watch Dark Dave Raw if you want to watch the actual gameplay. Or you can watch somebody restreaming fucking DSP with actual gameplay. Or you can watch shit like this. So I don't know why some random guy would just sit in DSP's chat if they know that this shit exists.
A little bit on the situation. All right. What I have come to find is being an internet content creator that has been around for 13 plus years. Whenever something outside of these streams goes viral, okay, it doesn't affect the streams at all.
What? Like what though? Like what? What has gone viral outside these streams? The Pro Jared thing. This. If like a couple of thousand likes is viral, it's not viral. It's not really viral. And then I don't know, the other thing is jerking off, but that's not really outside the channel.
I've been there, done that. I've had situations, interactions with other people on the internet, content creators, celebrities. I've had viral tweets go live. All right, and
viral
it doesn't
tweets
affect
like
anything.
what?
It doesn't.
No.
Maybe temporarily there's a boost.
Yeah, because you can't change who you are. Because a viral tweet is not gonna change the fact that you're still a scumbag that everybody's gonna make fun of. You can't change this with a viral tweet, with dunking on somebody, or ratioing somebody, or making a joke on somebody. You can't make like actual meaningful reputation like this. You can make internet clout if you want to be like a shit poster and a guy that does memes. That's gonna work for you greatly. But he's not that guy. So him going around shit posting, clout chasing on Twitter, it's not really gonna benefit him in any way in his gameplay content. Because it just doesn't translate. If he was going around ratioing people in the gaming sphere, like, I don't know, fucking Jason Schreier or something, and tell Jason Schreier to get a job, and that went viral, he would get more attention for his gaming shit because that's in the gaming sphere. But this shit for like Pro Jared and for the Oscar shit, it's not gonna bring him anything.
It doesn't affect anything. Okay, that being said, I appreciate newcomers and attention, right? You would think that if a random tweet that I made that apparently ratioed the Oscars would somehow bring attention to the stream.
I love this humble brag segment.
Was it that I have exactly the same attendance on today's stream that I have on every Elden Ring stream?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
It doesn't affect anything.
Like, what do you think? Did you fucking think somebody would read on Twitter this tweet that is super generic and bland and annoying and lame, and would say to themselves, man, I'm gonna check out this guy's fucking gameplay stream of Elden Ring?
Not why I made the tweet.
You know, I think with the ratioing, since Kate Army Watch is bringing it up, I think if you also get more likes than them, that's also a ratio. And also with the replies, that's also a ratio. It's just with different parameters, I guess.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect.
Who asked what's the song? The song is on. It's actually not on the screen. It's the thing that is on screen right now. And all the songs are just MF Doom beats. Anyways.
Anything. Kevin Bernstein did a super chat. I saw your tweet. I agree.
Shout out
Yeah, no,
Kevin
right?
Bernstein.
People are saying Will Smith replied. I don't care. I'll read it later.
He didn't reply.
I really don't care.
No, he didn't.
I don't give a shit. I will read it later.
Bro, Will Smith, he's not gonna go out and reply to Phil.
And probably have a good laugh at it. I'm on my stream. It's time to game.
No, he didn't.
It's time to kick ass in Elden Ring and get my ass beat in Elden Ring. People are saying he did. All right, I'll read it later. I don't care. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm seriously not ruling my
bro.
content in my stream. I'm not what
Even
I'm about.
if he did, what would he say?
You guys know me, Mr. Consistent. I'm not here for drama purposes and shit. I'm here to play games. So.
All right. What is drama purposes? Are you trying to say that you made that tweet for drama purposes? Like, this dude is not even a fan of the Oscars. He's not even like a fan of movies. He hasn't seen probably not even one of the nominated movies. At least I saw Dune and like 2 or 3 other ones. And Encanto, which I didn't like at all, but that's the different picture. This dude is like, he just saw that it was trending. And he was like, oh my god, this fucking shithead. He should be fucking arrested.
So now all day, all we're gonna have is Will Smith jokes. Of course.
Of course. But that's not even like, it's so random, man. It's so random.
I'm being trolled.
It's so random. I'm being trolled. And look, why is he still looking at chat to see if it's actually true? And now he's gonna get excited and go on his phone. Look at this little smug childish smile. Oh man, he's rubbing his hands. Man, what if Will Smith asks to do a collab with me? Since I was so, I guess, outraged. Will Smith did do an apology, so yeah. But of course he's gonna do. He's Will Smith.
A Twitter account? Oh, he doesn't.
He's not like an actual Chad.
Okay. So it sounds like maybe people are pretending to be Will Smith.
Maybe they're just messing with you because everybody messes with you for jollies.
You know what? If you are a celebrity in the public eye, it's probably
Like
a really
you?
good idea to not have a Twitter account. Based off of my personal experience with Twitter.
Then why you spam
literally,
Twitter all
you
the
can
time?
fart the wrong way on Twitter, and you get in trouble. So
like what? Say something about people on the internet. There's people on the internet. Proceeds to go on a 20-minute tangent about his life.
Okay.
Like back in 2010, it wasn't like that. It was like different. Okay. But now it's better, but now it's worse.
PS5 Gamer, thank you for the super chat. He says DSP
All right.
versus Will Smith 2023. No.
Of course. The Michael Jackson.
And by the way, yeah,
laugh.
it's totally fine. You guys want to bring it up all day. You want to make jokes about it. It's perfectly okay.
It was
There's
so
problem with
random.
that. You know, obviously it's a hot topic.
This is like a non-segment to address a non-topic. Because that shit with Will Smith, that shit is a non-topic, man. That shit is a non-topic. It's like a...
Right now.
It's so random and so mundane. Big ups Black Mage 666 for the super chat. He's turgid. Is that an actual word? I need to look this up. I learned a lot of stuff in this great fucking laugh. I need to sample this for some song. He's turgid at the thought that Will Smith respond. Yeah, this fucking little smug smiley face. Man, what if he responded? Let's see, turgid. Swollen and distended or congested. What is distended? All right. Never mind. Don't have time for this. This is not that kind of a stream.
And by the way, yeah, it's totally fine. You guys want to bring it up all day. You want to make jokes about it. It's perfectly okay.
It's totally fine.
No
What if it's
problem
not
with that.
fine? This fucking asshole is so annoying. Yeah, it's okay if you talk about it.
Obviously, it's a hot topic right now.
What? Should be okay by default. Big ups Klaus Mystery for the super chat. Phil dug into his nose last night. Did he do that? A nice laugh. Did he pick his nose relentlessly? Searching for loot?
Chris Rock, the Ultra Chad.
And he's looking at what people are saying in
He's a
chat.
legend.
'Cause this is now about
He gets
Phil
slapped and
somehow.
continues on with the award show. That's funny.
Why is this getting up? This is a podcast segment. It's literally just dead air. This is a podcast.
Top Gun, if people are literally telling me that Will Smith does not have a Twitter account, do you really think that if you keep spamming that Will Smith said something to me on Twitter that you should keep doing that? Or would you like your ban now? Just asking. Would you enjoy the ban now or later? Now he says Chris Rock replied. All right, now you're really banned.
It's okay, you guys. You guys can talk about Phil in chat. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Today it's okay. Because it's the day off. He's probably even watching this stream right now.
I'm just curious. Very briefly, I'm just going to check on...
Very briefly, I'm going to check.
Tweet and how it's
Are we going to get a live likes count? Say how many likes you got. Hey, you see, I got like 5,000 new likes. Wow.
Hilarious.
So awesome, man. Now everybody knows who I am.
Let's see. So currently...
Oh no, Yak is gonna talk about lives.
Tweet last night about the situation, saying that they do not condone violence in any form.
Okay. What are they supposed to say? What are they supposed to say? Were they supposed to say, "I'm glad they punched his bitch ass"? Is that what they're supposed to say?
5,000.
Of course, they're gonna supposed to say they don't condone violence.
800 likes. My tweet in response to them has 67,400 likes and climbing.
Yeah.
So
Likes.
We live in a world where my random ass, unintentional.
Unintentional,
like
you guys. What was unintentional? Did you accidentally tweet this out? My unintentional tweet. I didn't intend this to be a massive tweet. I didn't mean it.
Right?
Who does?
Literally ratioed the Oscars.
Ratioed the Oscars. So what does that even mean? So does that means you're right, because you said something that is pretty much objectively agreeable in a way that is outrageous enough to make it big on Twitter. And you made it big on Twitter with absolutely no long-lasting result. And that's it. That is it, period.
If anything, this whole situation...
So this segment should probably end right now. Since it's even his day off, I have more time to waste. But let's
here's
just
what
listen
I really have to say about it.
Here's what he actually has to say about it.
It's just common sense defeats the vast majority of people today. Like, common sense is not present in humanity today. It's just not there. People don't have common sense. So
did common sense told you to put this terrible decoration behind you? This common sense telling you this? It looks like shit.
When someone speaks common sense, it's like an epiphany.
Hey, big ups, Suds. I'm sorry you had a bad day, mate. Big ups in chat for Suds, everybody. Please give him a fire emoji, not a prayer hands, because we need to get him lit. Don't have a nice day. Stop. Don't have a bad day. Stop that. You're having a bad day? Don't. Okay. Take my advice.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Like, I didn't really say anything. All I did is I said something that was common sense to anyone with a brain and morality in their bodies. You know what I mean?
He said an objectively agreeable statement in an outrageous way that is outrageous enough to get fucking clicks. Yes, this is how life works. This is how Twitter works specifically. You can say anything like that. With a little bit of a one-liner in the end, you're gonna get 1 million likes.
Anyway, like I said, don't worry. Yes, we can make jokes about it today on stream and everything. It'll be funny.
Okay. What about tomorrow?
It'll absolutely be a funny day.
Are we allowed to make jokes tomorrow?
But in regards to this situation, this is not going to affect my streams today at all. Maybe we'll have a few newcomers coming in. By the way, one thing I should say, if you are a newcomer to the streams, okay, welcome. You probably can't talk because my streams sadly get trolled tremendously. I get attacked by people all the time for completely stupid reasons, to the point where when I first started streaming on YouTube a year ago, it was unwatchable. It was just constant stupid account after stupid account, insulting racist things, disgusting things, and I basically had to turn on this sub-only mode. You have to be subscribed to this channel for 24 hours to talk in my stream chat. It's just necessary. And by the way, since
look, imagine I'm a random guy, right? And I am to begin with, but in this specific case, I'm a random isolated person that never knows anything about DSP. I saw his tweet, I went to his channel, and I'm like, man, this guy with a banger fucking tweet is probably gonna have amazing videos. And he happens to be live. And I join, and this is what I'm listening to, right? There's people saying terrible, like, troll account stuff. And then I think to myself, why? Why is this guy getting trolled? He's such a nice guy, makes amazing tweets. They're all, like, bangers, all of a bajillion of them. Man, this is why people are not gonna stick around, because they ask themselves why. Why is DSP begging every day? Why is DSP getting trolled all the time? Why are some fucking idiots on the internet taking audio clips of him and putting beats over them? Why? And when you start questioning why, you're gonna go on YouTube and look up DSP. Why is he getting trolled? And then it's gonna come up a fucking toxic video. But that it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun toxic video. And then you're gonna be like, wait, this is fun. I'm gonna hate on Phil. And then you're gonna come here and you're gonna become a member. This is what you're gonna do. But wait, I thought I was that person, but then I'm... Huh?
I instituted it.
This is what I'm gonna do from now on. When there's a completely disastrous segment and nothing just like sticks, I'm just gonna say, huh? And that's gonna be the punchline. It's,
huh?
That's it.
Tremendously, it really did. So I want to say thanks to those who understand. And if you are happen to be a newcomer today, as few of you as there will be, I really doubt there'll be that many. But any of you who may be new, welcome. Sadly, you have to wait 24 hours after.
Sadly, you have to wait outside.
Hopefully, you enjoy the content. Okay?
Wait outside of chat. This is one of my favorite DSP phrases. Wait outside of chat.
It's common sense. The things that I say on the internet, especially on Twitter, are usually just common sense, right?
Yeah,
and the thing is that people just don't have it anymore.
Yeah,
so
common
to see
sense.
someone speak it. Do you want to know what I really think happened?
What happened?
I just finished my stream last night.
Okay.
I didn't even know the situation. I didn't watch the Oscars.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
Streaming Kirby. And I went on Twitter and there was a thread about it, like, you know, the trending.
Yeah.
And I clicked on the trend. I saw the video clip. My jaw dropped. And then immediately...
and he managed to be actually really good with the timing. It was the timing, if not anything else. Because in those tweets, if you're one of the first, like, I don't know, arbitrary number of people, you're gonna show up more. So yeah, it's just like he just made it, man. He got lucky and got a viral tweet, and that's it. That's the whole story.
The tweet came out from the Academy. Like, that moment, it appeared in the feed. And I read it and I was like, you gotta be joking me. This is their response. You got how disingenuously fake.
So he made just an impulsive response on social media. That's kind of a DSP thing to do. You just go with the impulsive response.
Can you be?
Should have called them shitheads and morons.
With this state, you couldn't be more factually wrong with what you just said. And now I responded to it, and the thing is, I responded to it within a minute of it being posted, and I was the first blue check mark.
Yeah, and that's how you did it. Basically cheesed it.
Because of that, it immediately put it to the top of the algorithm.
Basically
people started liking, and and that's how it happens. It's basically like striking when the iron is hot. I didn't intend for that at all in any way, shape, or form. I was just shocked. I was reading.
Like what do you mean? What do you mean fucking intended, bro? Let's just not talk about this anymore, please. Please, Will Smith, Mr. Aladdin. By the way, in case you haven't seen, I wanted to put this on the thumbnail, but I decided to go with the current thumbnail instead. Will Smith in Aladdin, the original one, deserves to be like shot into space, man, with Jeff Bezos. Look at this fucking shit. Remember this? This was like a whole thing at the time. They spent like $1,000 million CGIing his fucking face so he can sing stupid songs terribly. Songs that have been sung 1,000,000 times better by Robin Williams in the past.
To feed myself.
And some new songs that are terrible.
I was blatantly shocked at how appalling this supposed tweet from the Academy was on what they were trying to explain the situation was. I was like, you couldn't be lying more.
Bro, it was just like a damage control segment. It was a damage control tweet. Let's just... oh, and he's gonna check it again. Watch this.
And there you go.
There you go. He's gonna check again.
In fact...
let me check again. Look at this. This little smug look. This is when you know it's like legit. He can act like he's humble and everything and be like, oh, I didn't intend this, man. But he's like, this little giggle. My tweet is 67,700 likes.
And the Academy only has 66,000.
Yeah, Will Smith wasn't blue in the movie because after you saw this, they spend like $1 bajillion to fix him, so he doesn't look terrible, and instead he looks like simply like Will Smith. So he looks like this throughout most of the movie, as far as I can remember. And yeah, fucking nice. They spent all this money on jack shit. It was like Henry Cavill in Justice League with a CGI mustache.
Can't believe I ratioed the fucking Academy.
I can't believe I ratioed them.
Whatever they are, right?
Wow, they got fucking destroyed by a gamer. What about when you get ratioed about stuff that actually pertain to your business? What about that? When you say that you had a fucking slow day and somebody calls you out for being a beggar and gets like 50 likes more than you do. What happens then? Then we don't check likes, huh? We don't check likes.
Kevin Bernstein did a super chat. He says, when you smack a guy...
Well, you guys, let me do a like check on my on my Photoshop that I made on Twitter. I'm gonna go, okay? I'm gonna lag on a different tab.
Talking about your wife. I want you to think about how dumb this is. Would I physically assault someone for saying words about my wife? Would I risk myself going to jail and having actual jail time and or financial punishment?
Bro, are you a fucking idiot?
Assault?
Do you think fucking... Oh, I need to verify with my phone. This shit is bullshit. Do you think Chris Rock is gonna press charges?
Someone because of something stupid that they said. What's worse? Having someone say something nasty about you or a family member and taking it and saying, okay, fuck you, you're an asshole, or actually hurting your own family by making yourself now suffer concrete consequences for a physical altercation.
Like what? There was no consequences. You just said sorry. You just said sorry.
This is like...
It's all that fucking...
This is grade school level...
Having to suffer consequences. This is grade school level thinking. Because this dude thinks that if you slap somebody, you go to jail. You could, but he thinks that that's what instantly happens. It's like in GTA, you commit a crime, the cops instantly come to you and pick you away.
Shit. Neener, you're ugly. Okay, what? Punch him in the face, now you're expelled.
That's not even what he said, though.
Loser in that
is not even... Hold on, this is a completely different instance. Completely different analogy from what happened. What was a neener? What?
Right? There are times in life when you have to take decisive action. Like, for example, if my wife was physically in harm's way and someone...
What about when your wife was getting harassed on your own fucking stream? What did you do? What did you do? You ranted at a random dude on the internet that's watching you. It's Tevin's fault. Your fucking wife was sitting next to you, and what did you do? Let's see, it's fucking Tevin's fault. This is what we're gonna talk about right now. DSP Tevin's fault. Yeah? You remember this?
I am dipshit.
Shout out dipshit Phil.
Hang out with
this is him. He was sitting there in this fucking little bitch-ass t-shirt complaining about Tevin and drinking from a straw and shaking in his chair. This would happen when his own wife was harassed by trolls that called her a horse. They called her, what else they called her? They're making jokes about her exorcism and shit like that.
Was gonna hurt her. Then I intervened to protect my family.
You intervened, protecting your fucking family. You couldn't even protect her from anonymous people in a stream chat. You fucking lame ass.
Just because someone's saying some nasty words about someone, you don't just lash out.
Chat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bully
please
Revenge
understand.
Fantasy at 40. What a pathetic mess. Man, 40 is the new 20. I guess, for him.
And something. If I decided to physically lash out against every person who ever said nasty words against myself or my family,
you would be hospitalized immediately. Probably at the first person.
I would be doing that till the day I die. I literally would not have another moment to do anything else.
What?
People would have to line up outside of my house, through my community, through the town of Renton, through the state of Washington, across the country, and the line probably wouldn't end until the end of the northeastern point of the continent of North America.
Oh yeah, not only did he blame Tevin, and he pointed out the messages that were trolling, and asked Kat to read them. He couldn't even figure out the troll references. So she was getting trolled and he didn't even fucking know it. And now we're talking about punching like trolls and shit, I guess. Some weird fetish.
It would just be me punching them constantly like this until my
DSP.
fist turned into a liquid mess.
You know, those people will fight back, huh?
Because so many people have insulted me.
Okay.
So think of
this is not about, and now it's about Ree. Now it's about Ree. How did we get to this?
Huh? About how stupid the situation is. Okay? No, you don't physically
This guy,
assault.
by the way, he fantasizes about assaulting people all the time. He actually does. He's talked multiple times about punching trolls and fighting trolls and shit like that. And not even in the context he did currently. In like this weird hypothetical scenario. He was talking about being able to punch people through the internet. And was telling... He was doing this weird shit back in the day, but since we're talking about normal Phil, we're not gonna talk about that. Not gonna talk about with I have your name, I have your address.
People because
we're not gonna talk about this. Is this better than telling it somebody some insult, threatening that you have their name and address? Confusion.
someone insulted you or your family member.
All right, this is it. This is this is the end of this segment. What is the next segment? Let's argue with chat about suggestions, bruh. DSP doesn't understand. Ack. We watched this last time, and it was terrible. YouTube membership, like goals, and bubbles. Oh yeah, let's go argue with chat. Chat are assholes. Guys, I really want your feedback, okay? As long as it's good. Oh, this is about the thumbnails. Talking about thumbnails.
And I'm trying to get your feedback. So if you're watching this, please share your feedback. How can you do that? Well, you can tell me in stream chat. You can tweet me. You could email me at darksyphil@hotmail.com.
Speaking of thumbnails, I made a members video about making thumbnails, and we made an interactive thumbnail together, except it was a pre-recorded thing. Plug end.
If you're watching this video on demand on YouTube, you can leave a comment on the video and tell me.
And we're begging
need
instantly.
that feedback and that interaction,
What?
because it is directly your feedback.
Stop. You can't talk about feedback and just burp all over the place, you animal.
Your constructive criticism.
Yeah, my constructive criticism. Stop behaving like an animal on your own fucking show. Big ups Suds Y2J for the super chat. Wouldn't punch anyone. Would only DX chop. Okay. Well, it didn't work the first time he wanted to do that, so...
That allows me to improve what I do on a daily basis, and I really appreciate that. It really is that direct line of feedback that I get from you guys that allows me to make improvements and things around here. Case in point, yesterday, on the pre-stream podcast, as well as a few days prior, I had basically been contacted by viewers saying, "Oh, Phil, we have an idea." And actually, I will give the original idea to this to someone. Their name is Joshua, and that's all I'm going to say because they said they didn't want to get blown up and get harassed for being involved in my content, which I totally understand. He emailed me a few days ago, and he said, "Hey, Phil, here's an idea. When you're live streaming, all right, what you do is you just stream and you don't really do anything to the stream as it's live or anything.
Yeah.
You just let it run.
Yeah,
right?
why are you so
and
lame?
When you do, YouTube auto-assigns
Why are
a
you so
thumbnail
lame with it?
to your stream.
Okay.
And that's the thumbnail everyone sees when they...
I love when he talks about YouTube. Because I also do YouTube, so I know about this. Because, his fucking viewers, they don't know their ass from their fucking elbow. They don't know shit.
Find you on YouTube.
So he can tell them all kinds of garbage. He explains to them how the United States works and how states have their own governance. Like, what? Huh? Who is your chat? Are they like 12?
Huh? While you're live streaming. And I'll give you some examples of ridiculous thumbnails that YouTube has selected
Yeah.
for my content.
He's gonna show them on
Every
the
day I
screen.
do a video called The Daily Wrap. Now, usually when I do the daily wrap, I'm taking a hat off or I just took a shower, so my hair is kind of messed up. And usually I start recording, it's a natural instinct. I just go like this. I put my fingers through my hair. Every single day, YouTube selects that specific frame as the frame for the thumbnail. It has a weird algorithm that seems to select the most awkward phrases and pauses during any of my content.
It's not an algorithm. It clips. I think it clips a third into the video, exactly at the halfway point, and at like 2/3 into the video, or something like that. I think it's a static time that it picks.
Yesterday,
I think it's just random.
during the pre-stream
not random, but like
podcast,
you know what I mean.
YouTube didn't select me talking or pointing or doing anything.
Yes.
It selected
It's fucking YouTube's fault. Can you not like Why can't you just go into the fucking daily wrap and take a screenshot of something, of a shot where you think you don't look like shit, and put that as a thumbnail? That's all you have to do. But now we're blaming YouTube again for giving you 3 thumbnails that none of them are worth anything because you look like trash on all of them. Picking your face and doing T poses, Y poses, A poses.
This.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. This specific frame.
Yeah, and sniffing his fingers.
And just touching this
I
thing
don't sniff my fingers.
was the frame that YouTube selected
just the Twitch
as the thumbnail for the pre-stream podcast / the whole stream.
How is YouTube supposed to fucking know about your stupid ass podcast and what you want to be as a fucking
You may say, well, what's the big deal about that? There's really not a big deal about it. Unlike other streamers and content.
No, I don't think there is an algorithm to pick an interesting frame, because that's kind of the point of YouTube, is for you to pick the interesting thumbnail yourself and to make it yourself. So I don't think they would care about automizing that process.
Content creators, when I finish streaming my stream here on YouTube, essentially
I would actually
I think private.
What if YouTube makes them actually bad on purpose? So then you can make yours, and it can be more clickbait and get more engagement for the platform as a whole. Because if you make a shitty thumbnail, then you're not helping yourself, and you're not helping YouTube get more views and more ad revenue.
So no one will
But
ever
that's
watch
just me
it ever
making
again.
shit up. So I don't know how YouTube works.
And I split this podcast up. I'm actually recording right now just the podcast. I've cut out
You want a
the
cookie?
pre-stream music. I cut out the advertisements. I cut out any of those breaks. And I make it digestible videos, you know, a 1 to 1.5 hour podcast as one video. I upload that to DSP Gaming.
What about when you read tips and snort and a bunch of dead air during the podcast?
Then when the gameplay begins, I try to do it in 1 hour chunks. So each stream, I'm essentially uploading 2 to 3, maybe 4 videos.
Why would you do that? How is this more digestible and better for the viewer? The most digestible is when it's a single video. Even I would go and say with timestamps, but you don't have to do that because it's gameplay, so it's different. But when you have a podcast, you can make it with timestamps and have every segment be separated by a timestamp. But of course, that's gonna hurt your watch time, because that's how it works. Because if you endorse people to skip through the video and you give them more options, they will skip through the video and watch less of the video. So for him it's gonna be bad because his watch time is probably ass anyways already.
Podcast, and then there's 2 or 3 pieces
don't
of
do
gameplay that
Don't be
goes
bad for
live
you.
on DSP Gaming.
You can do that if you don't care about watch time.
So that being said, you're never gonna see that thumbnail for the stream ever again. But when the stream is live, that's what people
How many
see
ads on a
YouTube.
video of his? I have no idea. I would say at least maybe 6, because he can put all the mid-rolls he wants, and he puts a bunch probably.
And we've been talking a lot recently about engagement.
I don't even know how you post ads. I've never put ads on any of my shit before, so I don't know how the mid-rolls work and how you can put them. And I use ad block, so I can't even see his ads and how many he puts.
About how when you're watching my content and you click the like button, or if you leave a comment, right? Those things give this channel engagement. That helps with YouTube's ratioed algorithm, okay? That basically says, oh, if this content's getting a lot of action in that regard,
He
a
now
lot of
knows
interaction,
everything
it means it's
about
good.
ratios because he did this one time.
But let's now shove that content into the search functionality of YouTube. Let's shove that into the related features of YouTube. So when people are watching content, you'll get suggested or
Thumbnails are also great as like a, you can call it a second title of sorts, because you can put, if your title is DSP sucks at games, you can put a different phrase on the thumbnail and a different phrase on the intro, just like Hate Army Watch does. So if this video is called DSP stubbornly resisting to improve, and the thumbnail says something else, DSP kicking and screaming, and in the beginning of the video says something else.
Days ago.
So even before somebody's got 10 seconds into the video, they have 3 pieces of information that are giving away what is going to be the content of this video. But he doesn't want to do that because that takes effort and giving a fuck. And DSP is not known for giving a fuck, just asking for people to give a fuck about him.
Up in the search. Okay? So you might say, what does all that have to do with this thumbnail you're talking about? So people are seeing my content more now on YouTube, and you're seeing the dumbest thumbnails possible. like me picking my nose, picking my ear.
Yeah, that's your fault. That's your video.
You know,
your
scratching my
responsibility.
ass.
That's your livelihood. How is it YouTube's fault?
Turning around and grabbing this stupid thing, putting my hands through my hair. You know, the dumbest stuff. That's the thumbnail. And it's not even representative of what the content is.
Yeah,
right
you're
now,
supposed to
if you
make
took a
that.
thumbnail, this would be representative.
This dude is borderline offended if you ask him to put any amount of effort. He's borderline offended that you would ask him to put his own thumbnail so he doesn't look like he's picking his ears.
For what the content is, but instead it does the ridiculous awkward shit as the thumbnail. So it was suggested in an email by Joshua earlier this week that maybe I should take the thumbnails I'm already using for my ongoing game playthroughs and instead
recycle.
edit that
Oh,
to, instead of having a
edit.
number on it, say
Yeah.
the word live.
Oh,
Okay?
fuck yeah.
Perfectly good suggestion.
Lit.
I'm like, wow, that's cool. I'm gonna implement that. And then I got busy and I deleted the guy's
of
email.
course.
I didn't respond
He
to it.
deleted his fucking email.
I didn't give him credit for it, and I forgot all about it. Story of my life. I'm so busy all the time
Are you
doing a
fucking
million
kidding
things.
me?
I forget 90% of the shit that I'm doing.
What is he doing behind the scenes? You guys, somebody that said this other time when we were making shit up that DSP had a side job, you might be true.
For the suggestions, and I apologize.
Because if he had a job, we would never know. But he also has no time to work, so yeah, of course, I'm
for
not
that, you know.
serious at all.
Scatterbrained, I guess, would kind of be a good way to describe me these days because there's so
Scatterbrained,
much
of
going
course.
on that it's hard for me to
Gym
focus. You know what I mean? So then yesterday, we're on the pre-stream podcast, and someone else comes on the stream and made the suggestion, and I don't recall exactly who it was, and I apologize in advance because I don't even know if this was Joshua or someone else making the same suggestion, nor do I know.
Yeah, Joshua sent you a fucking email that you deleted, asshole. Why do you expect people to send you fucking criticism and advice as emails on your business quote-unquote email, and then you delete them? Man, my life is so hectic of sitting here playing games and ranting for all the time that I want, that I decide.
How the same exact suggestion would have come up within like a 2-day period, because it did. Okay? So this suggestion comes up, and we were talking about it a little bit, and I was like, you know, I'm curious, what would be the actual benefit of making a custom thumbnail for the streams like I do with the videos? And after listening
What
to
would
the
be the
feedback,
benefit?
okay,
Your stream doesn't look like shit, and you give them some character, which your content desperately needs character. Because if anything, DSP Gaming, this entire channel lacks any kind of character, despite being backed by one of the wackiest fucking characters making this kind of shit. 60,000 videos, holy shit, this is embarrassing.
I wanted to listen. I wanted to absorb. The feedback was, well, listen, what happens is people are searching for you on YouTube, or they find you in related, and they see the dumbest thumbnail ever. That's going to
What about this thumbnail? This thumbnail makes me want to click on this link so much. Wow.
reduce the amount of chances that they're going to click and watch your content. If you have a thumbnail associated with your stream, it looks more professional, and the chances are going to be increased as someone might say, oh, look, a live stream of Elden Ring that's suggested.
Yeah, it took you this long to figure this out? You professional man?
So after being given that information, I was like, oh, I like this suggestion. And I'm now going to contact behind the scenes the person who makes my thumbnails and
of
see if
course.
they can whip up some that say live, and we'll
Whip
go
up
from there.
some?
And
This
the
guy's
most
such a
hilarious
clown.
thing happened.
What is the most hilarious thing?
There was
Tell
another
me.
streamer
Let me laugh.
or content creator. I don't
Okay.
even know who they are. I still have no idea. I don't even remember what their name was. You can tell when there's another streamer or content creator on your stream because they have a big check mark next to their name and their name is highlighted.
Oh, okay.
And they literally say to me,
But that
"You
happens.
see, Phil,
That happens only when they got over 100K.
you're beyond help. This is why
You are beyond help.
You fail.
Yeah,
You're
that's
such
true.
a pig-headed person who doesn't
That's
listen
true.
to suggestions and everything." And I read his reaction.
But bro, listening to suggestions and saying how you can't do any of it or it's not going to benefit you at all, it's not actually listening to suggestions.
And I'm like, what? Like, I literally like, what are you talking about? Let's recap what happened. Huh? Okay.
Why would we recap what happened? Stop recapping shit. You recap your life all the time.
Another content creator basically slams me and says that I'm an asshole and I don't listen and this is why I fail and yada yada yada. This is why everyone hates me. Huh? And you know what? That's pretty much
This is why everyone hates you. And now you're ranting about a random guy. You don't even know his name, quote unquote.
Hate to say it, that's pretty much...
Yeah, Canva is legit for free. You can use Canva all the time. Canva is great for thumbnails. Canva.com. It's fucking awesome. And it's free. Go use that.
The par for the course for me. And what I mean by that is, I actively...
Well, you can use GIMP. You can use GIMP. Photo edit, I guess. Yeah. GNU image manipulation program. There we go, GIMP. A little bit tricky, I guess, kind of to learn, but it's a thing, and it's free.
Last 5+ years have really made a solid effort to change who I am as a person, to change who I am as a content creator, to become more understanding of other people's opinions.
Oh
to
yeah,
try
of
to
course.
walk in other people's shoes in
Of
situations
course.
like this, so that I can understand an
Every
outside
day.
perspective. Like my perspective was, there's no reason to put a thumbnail on these streams. Who cares? But then I say, oh, all right, let me listen to you. Let me listen to your argument. Let me listen to your rationale.
What about when President's Day happened and you were telling people that had to have one day off to go outside and work?
Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch.
That's a quote exactly from then.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? How does that make any sense? How? How are you going to tell me that people can do completely illegal things and be fucking rewarded for it? YouTube doesn't care. And maybe you could convince me, okay? And so, what ends up happening? Convinced me. All right, very different today than I used to be. I used to be a pig-headed, stubborn, obstinate idiot. I thought that my shit didn't stink. I thought that it was my way or the highway, and what I say goes. I'm the popular content creator, not you. How dare you?
But you're still telling.
Even
You
suggest
still
that I
say,
should change it.
man, I've been talking on the mic for 14 years professionally. Stop giving me advice about how to talk on the mic. When somebody tells them to not snort and burp and be disgusting.
The single thing that I do in my content, obviously, I'm the one who knows what he's doing. What a dumbass, really stupid way to think of things, and I know that now.
Wow.
But
I
back
know that
then,
now. This is wisdom, Phil.
absolutely not. And back then, I had absolutely no idea about any of that kind of stuff. I was just an idiot, okay? But I've really worked hard in the last 5 years to try to improve and change myself. And I feel like I have, and the overall feedback I get from my audience who's still here, and what I mean by that is, yeah, my audience has dwindled compared to who I used to be and how popular I used to be. And I know that. Being a full-time streamer, changing up the formula of what I used to do, basically took dspgaming, and the channel shrunk, you know, over the last 5 years exponentially. It basically gets half as many views as it used to.
What do you mean
when I
half as
started
many
focusing
views,
solely
bro?
on streams on Twitch rather than this channel on YouTube. And, you know, there's no one to blame about that but me and YouTube. Me, because I make that
this
choice.
this is a good point, Mr. Sam. Welcome. By the way, why am I here? Somebody had to convince him to put the word live on a thumbnail. He needs to be convinced about this. You can't just say, hey Phil, this should be good if you do it. He needs to like evaluate all this shit like it takes any effort to do.
To go to Twitch and be a streamer, and
What a
YouTube,
meme.
because YouTube's the one who basically forced me off the site as a business person when they lost all their ad revenue in 2017 because of the adpocalypse, okay? But anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is, I don't even think this person who said that shit about me on my own stream was actually like a hater or a detractor or anything like that.
They just believe the negative
the
hype.
common conception about me on the internet that's false.
You made it.
It's a false conception.
But you just said you used to be like that all the time. And you built this reputation of being this asshole. And now it's false. Well, it's too late to be false. You already have it. It is true.
You listen to a bunch of assholes outside of this stream and this content.
You just admitted to be this guy for all these years. Man, all these years I was this pig-headed, stubborn asshole. And now people think that I'm a stubborn, pig-headed asshole. This sucks.
Saying things about me.
Why am I toxic? That's not true. I'm nice now.
Constantly.
But you can't just be a heel all these years and then turn face. And be bad at being face.
Aren't true. Phil's a jerk. Phil doesn't listen to his criticism.
are.
That's why he fails. He
Yeah.
shits on everyone. He hates
You
on
get
everyone.
200
He
views a
bans
video.
everyone from his streams. He's a
do
beggar.
that.
He's a scammer.
You are
he's
a
this,
beggar.
he's that. I could go on for hours on it. I
Yeah,
could.
you're gonna be right all the
But
time.
the thing is, it's become a commonplace thing to crap on dspgaming and or Darkside Phil. And so it was a perfectly rudimentary action to come to my stream and crap on me with completely false information. Now people are saying, oh, we have to understand that he had admitted later on the stream that he was like 5 minutes behind when he made those comments. Okay?
So,
Okay, so why comment?
what
If
does
you're
5 minutes change? What does 5 minutes of a DSP stream change your opinion of him? What, he tells you he's a nice guy and then you're like, oh, he's a nice guy. Okay, I get it now.
Watching a stream that's 5 minutes behind, why are you commenting on it? You're essentially watching an archive of the footage. But you see, the point I'm making is so many people on the internet are very irresponsible with the way that they say and do things.
Oh,
that
yes,
other
and
people
not
get hurt
Spill.
because of it. The little guy.
The
and
little
I'm
guy.
one of them who I've been just a mass target of this kind of crap. Over the
How many little guys live in a gated community with a bunch of toys behind them? The little guy. You can't be both. You can't. Pick one. You're either the one at level 1, which I can't find on the soundboard, so I'm just gonna play, or you're gonna be successful.
Years. Literally, I made a direct improvement to my content, and I got crapped on for it. Being told that I didn't, and I'm an idiot, and I'm a jerk, and I'm a scumbag, and all that. And, you know, and I get tired of it. You know, it gets to the point where I get fed up with it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to at least stand up for myself a little bit. It didn't happen. You know, it's completely opposite of what that person was trying to make us up or make me out to be, or what happened on that stream. Now, the funny part about that was everyone acted like it didn't happen, and now I guess I'm supposed to move on, right? Which I'm going to. But it's hilarious that anyone could just crap on Darkside Phil, say bad things about him, make shit up, be completely in the wrong, don't publicly apologize for it. That's
publicly
okay.
apologize.
Right?
I'm sorry, DSP.
But God
I'm
forbid
sorry you're like this. I'm sorry that this is the reality show that I like. I'm sorry. I just can't help it, man. I'm too toxic.
I burp on stream, or you know, I do something stupid.
Yeah, stop it.
Oh my God, it's like crucifying. Right?
Well, we're not talking about crucifying you. It's just stop doing it. But you know you're doing it, and you don't stop doing it. And then it's like this song that just came out from this amazing fucking rapper, where in the beginning, a familiar voice says if somebody apologized for something over and over again and do nothing about it, it's just kind of like you're not really apologizing.
They're not really apologizing. Right?
They're not really apologizing.
Apologizing isn't just words.
Apologizing isn't just words.
Do this thing again.
I will not do this thing again. I wonder who this guy is. I think he's just a random guy. He has no relation to this guy.
What a fair thing. So
it's a fair thing.
From now on, when some asshole says something wrong about me and it's on my content, I'm gonna call it out. It's different.
Okay,
if it's
but you didn't even say the guy's name. Okay.
Someone outside of the stream saying dumb shit. All right.
What does that mean?
Then
outside
okay,
of the stream,
I don't
what does
care.
that even
you
mean?
can go say your crap wherever you want on your own channels. But if someone comes
Wait, so I can say my crap on my own channel? This is my own channel, so and I'm saying my crap right now, and this is okay? I thought YouTube doesn't care.
YouTube doesn't care.
So now he's okay with you talking shit about him if it's not on his stream. But on his stream, you're just gonna get instantly banned. So I guess it's better to just talk on your own channel.
My stream is going to try
Makes
to
no
shit
sense.
all over me with something that's not happening. I'm just going to fucking roast your ass. Live.
Okay,
I don't
like
care
what?
who you are. I don't care if you're a viewer.
Like the guy with the blue beard that got you banned?
Creator. I don't know. I don't care. I still don't even know who that guy was, nor do I even remember his name from yesterday.
Okay.
I have no idea whatsoever why he was even on my stream.
You just wanted a good laugh.
But you're gonna come to my
and
stream.
he got a segment like this. So this is why he was on the stream.
Expect to be treated stupidly if you're gonna act stupid. Okay? It's that
No,
simple.
expect to be treated stupidly despite anything. Just expect to be treated stupidly.
It is what it is. It's in the past. Getting back onto the subject, I made this direct improvement to my content based on your feedback. So I guess the question is, what do you guys think? Like right
About
now,
what?
do you like the fact that there's a custom
We're talking about feedback now. You just shit it down somebody's throat.
thumbnail on the stream? Do you think this actually
Yeah, do you
will
like the custom thumbnail?
improve anything? Do you think that someone
no.
who's just looking for an Elden Ring stream, you know, on YouTube?
No, DSP. They're gonna watch
And
somebody
they find
else.
it.
Wings
And they're
is so much more interesting, and he's much better at the game.
Oh, let me check this out.
And he's much further into the game because now he's doing a platinum run. He might as well have been finished it already on stream.
Click on it. Will it click on it because of the thumbnail? Do you actually honestly think that it was deterring people from checking out the content previously?
Bro, you should
it
fucking
was.
know this. After all this time doing this shit, you should know this. You should know this. Hey, what's up, Michael?
I don't know. But here's what I found is that in general, a lot of the things that a lot of people make stuff out.
You guys
to be
like
a
the
big
default
factor in
font?
popularity and or success are not. You know,
Then what
there's certain
is?
things out there that
Because certainly you don't know what is, since you get 200 views a video and 500 views a video up to 1,000, which is nothing for 14 years of doing this shit.
oh my god, I can't believe something's blowing up on the internet.
You should have been retired by now for 14 years of fucking gameplay content.
It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't
I'm proud.
necessarily
I'm proud of
translate
being
into
level
anything
1.
concrete or positive when that stuff happens. You know,
course. And this is his excuse for most of the shit. The green screen, exact same excuse. Not gonna translate into anything positive. Webcam, exactly the same excuse. You guys don't care about seeing me in HD. That's not gonna translate to anything positive. What's gonna translate to anything positive? Wearing vests and hats, and blowing bubbles, and making obnoxious noises on weird, like,
and that's why I don't really care
horns.
about most of this crap that people
And
always talk
having
about. Oh, did you
terrible
hear about
backgrounds.
this viral thing that happened? Did you hear about this hype thing? I don't really care. It's
Okay.
not going to
What do you
affect
care
me or my
about?
streams or my content at all in any way.
Care about
so I just
chilling
move
and
forward.
having fun.
I do my own thing every day, and I just stick
want
with it,
people
I
to be
stick to my
happy.
guns, I stick to my methodology. That let's be a prolific.
What's the methodology?
Content creator. Let's put out
What is
quality
the
content for my
methodology?
viewing audience every day.
At least I'm certified in a methodology. Tell me what it is. Tell me. Tell me. Is it agile? It's not.
And make sure that
Not
I'm doing
at
the right
all.
things, and that's all I care about, you know. And there you go. So
And there you go.
yeah,
What about
you know,
this?
that's kind of
that
my
you clear in your throat and you burp.
mentality. If you guys have
That's some
a
feedback.
suggestion for, you know,
Oh,
constructive
this is just
criticism,
fucking
I am
nonsense.
all ears.
Nonsense.
I will absolutely, if it's within my means, I will do my best to implement it. And I'll give you
Nothing
some
is
examples.
within his
Putting the
means.
thumbnail
That's why
on
he's
the
a
stream makes a
meme.
lot of sense. It's an easy thing, a
It
quick
makes a lot of sense, but you had to hit up somebody else.
change, something I can do every stream, no big deal, and it might help. Okay, completely change.
It's not a big deal, but I need to get in contact with somebody else to ask them for do this for me. But it's not a big deal, man.
My
Basically
content
nothing.
style does not help. I'm not going to completely change who I am as a content creator to try to get clickbait views and to try to jump into the
But
YouTube algorithm.
you
of
said
bullshit.
you're gonna branch out into talking about politics and popular events and entertainment. So that is doing that. And you said you're gonna do that eventually. But not now. So now I'm not gonna do that, but later I will.
listening to a very small
Then he burps like this. Yo!
group of people who've been very vocal
That group of people didn't tell you to not do
the
this?
last few months about me doing some kind of membership multiplayer event. That's also kind of invalid in my opinion. I am not a
Invalid.
multiplayer gamer. Very few games do I ever play multiplayer in, and usually it's like an old school fighting game or a first person shooter. If that, it's few and far between when I actually play anything for an extended period of time. You guys know that.
So rip. You're not playing.
So,
Not playing.
that being said, you know, I look
Come
at
on,
some
bro. And he's like, of course he's not gonna do it. Because, like, people give him what to be a member? Like, $3? He's not gonna do that for $3 fucking dollars. When people give him $50 for sitting on his ass and ranting, he's not gonna do that shit for $3 a person.
Just like, it's just not viable.
Even if the overall amount, the total amount of memberships equates to, like, I don't know, $1,000, let's say. He's still not gonna fucking
You're
do
telling
it.
me what I should do is I should set up a series of
But
members
he was
only
teasing it when he wanted to do this. He was teasing
events,
it.
so people will become a member on my channel.
When he wanted
but
to
then
hit the members goal, and then he did, and then it wasn't viable because he quit playing Halo.
I have to
This
sacrifice.
guy is just a joke. He's a joke. And he's sitting here pretending like he wants feedback. He just wants to hear shit that's gonna make him feel good. And that he doesn't have to put in any effort in. But this is also his job.
the content I'm putting out.
So honestly just makes him look embarrassing.
And make these streams happen where it's going to be a very limited amount of people involved or invested.
Yeah,
Most people are not going to be
course.
playing multiplayer with me.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact this is the case because many years.
Yeah, so this for him means that he needs to make, if it's a member only stream, then only like 50 people are gonna show up. Nobody's gonna tip him or cheer or whatever, super chat or whatever. They're not gonna do any of that. They're just gonna play games and he's gonna be bored and not make any money. Even though he's already made the money.
Ago, I actually used to do multiplayer events at the end of every year. Okay, it was actually the month of December.
And of course years
I would do a
ago.
year
Back when you
end,
used to be a shithead and stubborn,
interactive.
it kind of seems like you did more stuff back in the day when you used to be an asshole. And now that you're a nice guy, you're kind of boring and you don't do shit. But you ask people for more money.
Event with my viewers where it was open season. Anyone who wanted to could actually play multiplayer with me.
I think that's when Tevin
And
played with him.
back then, which is very different from today, at the end of the year, there
Thanks
was
for
always
the
a bunch of
sub, Ricky
staple games that
Jackson.
would come out that were multiplayer. You'd always have
Ba-
a Call of
ba-
Duty
ba-
and or a Battlefield competitor, so there's multiple FPS games. You'd usually
I
have
need
an
Will
action-based
Smith to
third-person
subscribe
game.
to the
Think
channel.
games
We're
like
gonna
Gears of War,
ratio
or in some
Phil.
cases even like Assassin's Creed. There was usually some kind of a racing game or something like that. And then on top
Fucking
of that, there was
Assassin's
usually some
Creed.
kind of a fighting game, whether it was just the popular Street Fighter at the time or another fighter that had come out that year. So there used to be a ton of multiplayer stuff to do. There did. Like, it used to be a big variety. Now it's like you know, pulling. What's the phrase I'm thinking at here?
Something stupid.
I'll just say it's very hard to put together anything like that because the games aren't very good anymore, and there aren't that many that come out that are multiplayer within a close proximity where a lot of people would be able to have access to them. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. Not really. What?
So
games aren't good
that being
because,
said,
of course, you can't just play fucking Fortnite for half an hour, for an hour. Play Fortnite for an hour with like 10 more members, and that's all you gotta do, man. It's just something. Like I was saying with the custom perks, you can make a video laying in bed eating pizza, or fucking I don't know, cleaning your fucking living room, some shit. But of course, that will make people, zoom in on this.
I'm already
It will be
backlogged
zooming
on
all
all
over
of
the
my
place.
content. As you guys know, the last 2 months have been some of the busiest gaming
And he's
release months
backlogged on
ever
his
in the
own
history
fucking
of gaming.
schedule. Again,
To the point where there's multiple games people want to see me play, like
there's no
Mark
other
Days Dead,
streamer
WWE
like this.
2K22,
They're all better.
Strangers of Paradise, Final
Literally
Fantasy,
everybody.
just to name a few. That I
he could
haven't.
play Fall Guys. He could definitely play Fall Guys because he likes the game, and it's like nothing stopping him. And people that don't have Fall Guys, well, too bad. He's playing Fall Guys.
Touched yet, and there's other games coming up like Lego Star Wars that I'm probably not going to be able to play at release. Why on earth would it make sense for me to now be trying to schedule in multiplayer events for members?
Because
That
they
number
are
one,
members.
I'm not interested
And
in.
that's what people
Number two,
ask
there's no
you to do?
mainstream demand for outside of a small group of maybe 24 people. And number three would actually take away from my daily business of playing games and making progress in them, right? So do you see the difference between, put a custom thumbnail on your stream, that'll help, constructive criticism.
Okay. Constructive criticism.
Completely change your business model to integrate a
What?
members-only ongoing
Oh,
event. so that
this
more-
is such a fucking twisted fucking narrative. This is so shit. Completely change your business model. No, do one fucking stream. Do one fucking thing. Do something. That's all people want. Something. Something that says that you give a shit about those people. Those that you show at the members go all the time. 351 people.
more members will join and you'll have a multiplayer session.
Something.
What?
Like a fucking
That's-
vlog or something.
These things are not
What?
the same. You
And
understand?
that's the thing, that he's so incredibly creatively bankrupt. And not even his wife fucking helps him to come with some suggestion. How many times has he been like, oh, you guys can't figure this fun thing? When he had to spin on the chair and blow bubbles, that's Cat's idea. So you know what? Who runs Burnell Productions? His two children.
Understand what
Can't
I'm
figure
saying?
out anything by themselves. And the older child is just like fucking sitting here pretending like he wants people to tell him what to do, but he just wants people to tell him what's gonna make him more money.
But people just
And
think
there's nobody who can fucking know this because his money is dependent on people's charity.
suggestion's a suggestion. And if I blow off one
Huh?
suggestion, that means that I blow off all suggestions, and therefore I don't
No.
accept constructive criticism, and therefore I'm a scumbag.
You're a
There you
scumbag
go.
for a
That's how
variety of
people get to
reasons.
these ridiculous conclusions. So I will absolutely do what I can to improve. And if you guys have further suggestions, please let me know. You know what you think.
Get a green screen.
I'm totally open to
How
suggestions.
did that get
okay?
improved by content?
Doorman just said,
You guys love this, the iconic background?
perhaps you could make a more customized thumbnail.
Yes.
That looks different from the on-demand thumbnails
Yeah.
to diversify. Well, the thing is, you got to
Why
remember,
not?
Doorman, this stream will not be visible when it's not live. So
Rip.
once this stream goes offline
Why
at 4
not, though?
p.m. later today,
Why not?
you'll never find it.
Why
It's-
doesn't he leave it published? That's what it's always been bizarre to me. Why not leave the entire stream? Still upload your shitty fucking chopped up videos if you think that's good. But leave the entire stream, it's good for your channel. You're gonna make some just views from people that decided to watch it while it was live. But he's hiding something. He's hiding something.
And then what you'll find is the on-demand videos, which will
Hiding
have the
something.
thumbnails with the numbers on them. So I could understand what you're saying if this was something that was going to remain live on the internet after the stream,
Debunked.
went offline. It's not. So I don't think it
Well,
will
you're
create
screwing
confusion.
yourself.
If anything, oh, live, and here's a numbered entry. I like that crossover. I like that kind of confusion.
Yeah, I don't think it's because of chat, because his chat, you can disable the live replay and people wouldn't be able to see it, so that's solved. Does he not know about it? And of course I was thinking it's because of the unrecorded begging segments, but man, everybody already knows he's a beggar. He begs during the recorded segments as well. He begs during the podcast and during the daily rap. He begs all the time. So hiding little segments of him begging, that's not gonna change anything. So I'm really confused. And it's bad for his channel to put those streams away, because he loses all the views. And it's easy views. A lot of them from trolls. So he could have like, what, like 5 to 10,000 views of a stream? Maybe. Since Wings gets about as much. Even though Wings gets consistently more people to show up. But he's more boring.
I mean, okay, they watch the live stream. Well, where's the rest of the playthrough? Oh, here it is. I'll click here on the number, and then they start watching the playthrough on demand. That works for me. Seriously. That absolutely works for me. So, I think that's... I understand what you're saying, but I think in this case, maybe it doesn't make sense.
Of course.
Okay.
More criticism? No? Sniping chat? Somebody getting deleted?
So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks.
No, that's it. Oh, that's all. Something else. What happened? People derailing his Ghostwire streams. We started with this already. We talked a little bit about Ghostwire Tokyo, that it was one of the most unique and robust games, but people didn't care. And it had like 200 viewers live to watch it, watch the gameplay. So yeah, it's
classic
been tough.
Evils, as well as the Evil Within 1 and 2. But the game looks completely different from anything the guy's done before. And I think a lot of people were on the fence about it, not knowing what it was going to be. Is this a first-person shooter? Is this an RPG?
Is this a Souls-like
game? It's really hard to put your finger on what this game is, okay? All right. Well, I can answer that question for you guys now because I played it for 6 hours, and I feel like I'm actually in the know.
What is it, DSP? Give me a review.
It's
6 hours
game.
in.
It's actually an adventure game. It's like kind of all of the above, but none of the above. It has elements from first-person shooters, RPGs, horror games, but overall, it's an open-world exploratory adventure game. You're going to have interesting side quest lines that are meaningful and fun. You're going to have a ton of exploration.
Did they pay him to say
this? A lot
this?
of looting. It's another looter shooter. Yes, it's a
fun.
looter. You go around looting a ton of stuff in the open environment, including trying to rescue all these people who apparently have been raptured from Shibuya, Tokyo. You're trying to send them to the afterlife properly because their souls are floating around in the streets. It's pretty crazy.
No, because I don't actually care about the game.
There's going to be a ton of content. Say about Ghostwire Tokyo is that it's not really scary. I've maybe been jump scared a couple of times.
About the game.
There was one boss yesterday that I actually crapped myself because it was a jump scare. I'm having a great time with it.
This is it.
Something interesting. Okay?
This is where it starts.
And I'm having a great time with it. Streaming it. But here's what I've noticed. Whenever I stream it, viewership dwindles.
Yeah.
And people basically half the time in the stream are completely disengaged from the game.
Yeah, because you're boring.
They start changing the subject. They start talking about.
And you're lucky to have those random people that are there who are bored. You're lucky to have them, because people would usually click away because they don't have to stay. They don't have to be committed. They don't have to care at all. And you feel entitled to people not just to care but to engage. Forceful, even though they don't give a shit about this.
To do with the game, and essentially they derail it. Now I've been lenient about it,
and they derail it. They're being assholes about it. These people that are sitting there and are bored are being the assholes.
Kind of wondering what's going on, because it's a new release. It's actually different, entertaining, unique. It takes chances where other games don't. I'm loving it. So what's going on with the viewership and my audience? I'm curious. I would love feedback about this. If anyone has actual direct response to what I'm asking, I would love to hear your opinions. If you're someone who likes the game, why do you like it? If you're someone who's not enjoying it and not finding it engaging, why?
What if they say you're boring?
Know what's going on.
You're gonna say you're bullshit.
Time with this game. It's
you're gonna say, "Well, I call bullshit. I love it." But Phil, you're boring. No, that's bullshit.
You guys seem to have.
It's like with the Minecraft stream when he called people lazy. He had the fucking audacity to call people lazy. Then made an hour-long apology video that was basically, "I'm sorry, but I didn't actually say that, but I'm sorry, because I have to say I'm sorry, so I'm sorry."
Asked for and
as a wise guy, from Connecticut, the schnoz man, as he said, apologies isn't just words. It means I'm not gonna do this again because I feel bad about it.
All of a sudden, it's just like crashing. You know what I'm saying?
Crashing.
And that's upsetting. I spend money on this game. I'm invested in the game now. I'm 6 hours in and I like it. And I don't like the fact that if I play this game, because I'm going to be alternating it with Elden Ring, it's going to be, I'm playing Elden Ring today.
Minecraft? It was Pokemon. Yeah. I don't know why I said Minecraft.
A lot of views, a lot of engagement, a lot of support. Oh, look, I'm playing Ghostwire Tokyo today. The views are way down. The engagement's down. The support is slower, and everything on YouTube comes to a screeching halt. It's like, why? People wanted the variety. I gave them the variety. So what is happening? You know. But maybe it's something I'm not understanding, and that's why I want to appeal to you guys.
He doesn't understand that he's boring.
I would love some answers and feedback. Some people are saying, well, we wanted WWE. All right, understood. You wanted WWE, right?
It's like, what is the gameplay? Oh, all right, let's see what the gameplay is. Let's take a trip down memory lane to yesterday. I don't know. Whenever you played the game. dspgaming. All right. Ghostwire Tokyo episode 5.
Okay.
Sky high questing at the observation deck. All right. He's sitting there.
Okay. Now can I platform this way? No.
Oh, can we platform this way?
Oh,
no.
what sucks is there's still only souls right there.
Okay.
Ah.
We have a transcript and
there's no way for me to reach
derail. Do we have derail? No derail.
No.
Engage? No engage.
Look at that. An Eiffel Tower-like structure. That's
no
really
chat.
Tokyo, huh? Look at that.
No, so basically nothing happened in this. And this is it. We're just fucking around. We're sitting here.
Tokyo Tower.
This is the gameplay.
Also, there's the new Ace Attorney games you can play that are mystery as well. I guess that's a good point.
It is a good point.
Colin Jr. says the game has build like a melee build. So far, you have a pretty weak melee attack. It certainly.
So this is like Dying Light, but with ghosts.
So I'm gonna say with no
in
for
Japan.
now. That doesn't mean that maybe later on you can't.
Wow.
I haven't really seen.
Yeah, this is just boring, bro. Come on.
Big.
Every time I look at him, when he looks like this, just directly at the camera, he looks like he just woke up. I don't know what that is. Probably the drinking. Probably the drinking. I really think he's drinking.
Big deal.
Man, there was so many quotes from that interview that I wanted to clip in the song. So many quotes, and they were all in context. There was nothing that I lied about.
I'm not playing it now, and I explained to you why I wasn't playing it now, right? I already explained,
What's that,
and there was
WWE?
all overwhelming amount of explanation of what happened, and
didn't have
it
money
makes
for
more
it.
sense to wait for
And then you
WWE
did, but you
regardless,
didn't
because
care.
you know that half of the content I make in the game is created content, the sim matches I used to do, which I'm going to do again, and the longer I wait,
he's waiting for people to make weird, like, creative characters.
The more actual created content is available on the online servers. You see? So if I wait...
Okay, we get it. Let's skip through this.
You never speak about it ever again. Okay? I can't please all of the people all of the time. If I had played WWE 2K22...
Bro, just stop talking about it.
I'm not kidding. We very well could have been in exactly the same situation we're in now. Well, why didn't you play the hot new release Ghostwire? Don't you know that WWE could have been played at any time? Your audience is... That WWE is a niche thing. Your whole audience doesn't like pro wrestling, so why did you pick that game over a hot new release? Okay?
Okay, sniping chat.
That's bullshit. Okay, here's some feedback.
Here's some feedback.
So Danger Close says, it's not you, the game is boring, nothing exciting is happening, it's overall unsatisfying to watch. That's my opinion. Das Bojic says, I feel like it's just kind of a downside of a playthrough content. It's like, okay, I get the gist of the game, it doesn't grab me, moving on. Open world games are bad in this regard. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Fair enough.
What about a guy with absolutely no creativity or curiosity playing an open world game? I think that's what makes it boring, not the game itself. Wow.
9000 says, for me, it's one of the playthroughs. I just can't put it on to play on the second monitor because of the audio. I don't understand a single word of Japanese. So you're saying because the game is Japanese focused and because you'd have to actively sit there and actually watch.
What? Oh, that was a nice burp.
The playthrough. You can't just listen to it because it's Japanese language. So you have to watch to read the subtitles, and because of that, you can't just have it on as an enjoyable playthrough.
Yeah,
that's an interesting.
I would probably leave the Japanese dub on as well. Like, why would you play a game that is set in Japan and not use the Japanese dub?
Okay, I didn't even think of that. I really didn't. That may actually be part of it. I think you may have hit it on the head. That a lot of people who watch my stuff maybe aren't actively sitting there staring at the stream 24/7, reading every little ant-sized subtitle. And I complained. As soon as I booted the game up, I complained. I said, why are the subtitles so effing small and unreadable in this game when obviously the game's intended for you to listen to the Japanese spoken dialogue? It's done very well. The Japanese voice acting is really good. So why the hell are the subtitles
Lost
unreadable?
Judgment was in English? Holy shit. Why?
Cool.
Why?
That's annoying.
Very annoying.
Bojan says his reasons are why I watch anime dubbed like uncultured swine. Everyone says I'd much rather have you switch to English. I have no clue what's going on in the story. Well, don't worry, I have no clue what's going on.
We figured it out. We figured it out. It's the dub's fault. It's the game's fault. It's the font's fault that it's so small. Oh, and it's like, and there's like valid criticism. Man, he drops that phrase so many times.
I will absolutely take that in as valid criticism and a valid suggestion of what's going on.
He's who decides what is valid criticism.
Does make sense to me now. And the fact that it's another.
Hey, Phil, you should stop burping on your stream. You're being a fucking shithead. That's not valid criticism. Hey, Phil, you should get somebody to make you a better thumbnail. That's valid criticism. I'm gonna send him an email right now because that requires no effort on my part.
Open world game with content that you kind of stumble upon. Okay, I get it. To me, like, the reason that I'm disappointed is that
Why are you disappointed?
This game actually, I feel, takes that open world formula but does it so differently that it feels refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just played Dying Light 2. The game didn't feel refreshing at all. The game just felt like Dying Light 1 and didn't even feel like it was a new game. It felt like it was just a DLC expansion. It didn't even need to be made, right? We just played Horizon Forbidden West, and even though the game had gorgeous visuals, an interesting plot, and really nice world design, and
but you were really bad at it, and you didn't explore anything.
Definitely felt like you were playing Horizon Zero Dawn again.
Yo, that's really maybe because it was a sequel.
Much upon that formula, besides a few tweaks here and there, it definitely felt like the same kind of open world, boring grind.
I don't know, because I haven't played the game, but everybody I've heard talk about that game says that it's improved in any way. In every way, it's improved from the first one. Some people go as far as to say that it makes the first one unplayable by how good improved it is, how much improved. I'm glitching out completely.
This game even made it
My brain is
more
completely
grindy
like,
because you couldn't even earn certain abilities like the hacking of the robots. You had to go grind for robot parts to hack the robots.
Yeah, bro. People play these games for a long time.
Really
they don't rush through them like him.
In that regard.
What? They should have made it a Souls-like.
So, I get those two pieces of input, and I thank you for them. The thing is, there's no way I can back out of Ghostwire now. I played it for 6 hours in Japanese, changing the dialogue.
Okay. It's gonna ruin the playthrough. This guy, you can't tell him one thing. There's like 5 minutes of explanation why I can't do it. And then we're like, all right, let's see what's gonna happen. All right.
Okay, so let's see what happens. What I would ask is, let me put it this way. All right, the reason I'm talking about it is because I'm trying to give more attention to this playthrough. Okay, it's good. The game does some really unique things.
Legit, Emo has contributed over 30% of total tips for Elden Ring by himself. Holy fuck, this guy is crazy nice.
Has a unique atmosphere and vibe to it.
He loves Elden Ring, man. He loves it.
Unlike other style games like this. It's funny because people keep saying, so what's it like? Is it like Dishonored? Is it like BioShock? Is it like, I'm like, no, it's not like any of those. It's literally its own game. Yes, it borrows from other franchises, but it really feels unique.
What do you mean it's its own game? Hold on, it's a first person. It's like Doom. It's derivative of Doom in some way. Therefore, it's not unique or original.
So I wish people
just because you fight ghosts and not demons.
People would give it a chance. If you haven't given Ghostwire a chance yet,
of course it is.
Please do. Please tune in.
Please tune in. He's basically just begging for views. That's this whole thing. Please give me criticism. I'm a good person. Please, please, please. I can't do anything. Can't do memberships. Don't understand. Ack. What else is there to watch, man? I watch all of this. Rants about memberships. I did this already. I think that's about it. Let's see, maybe something else. It's gonna pop up on the tube. Oh, this was interesting. I wanted to see by Dick Stroking Vlahgs about the back contradictions.
I have a severely herniated disc between my L4 and L5 vertebrae in my back. I had a severely herniated disc.
L4, L5.
R4, R5. It's not something that happened immediately. It was a gradual thing over the course of my life. And I was actually playing touch football with some friends of mine in a park. All of a sudden, after this session of flag football, I went home. I laid down. I said, "Oh my god!"
Oh, it's my football.
He's really in pain. In my whole life, I've had lower back issues. I had a car accident. Someone hit me in the back. Both my mother and my father have back issues. It is hereditary. Oh, there's so many contradictions.
Wow. Very consistent guy, by the way. He's super consistent, bro. This guy's crazy. Crazy consistent. What do we have here in the sub box? Maybe I can sit out something. Are we gonna watch Anthony Fantano give Machine Gun Kelly a 1 out of 10? Shout out to 1 out of 10. Fuck, this album is trash. Shout out to Will Smith. Shout out to Chris Rock. To Phil Smith as well. Will Smith, Phil Smith. Bro, this is it. This is the stream. Let's listen to some music. Fuck everything. Oh, there's a Pixar video. Okay, let's see that. Pigxar animations. Sound good. Where's the new one? Oh, this. It's 6 minutes long. I haven't seen this. Let's watch this together. And let me also send it in chat. Go watch it because I tell you to. And leave a comment. Comment something about Will Smith. I don't know. Comment something about the topic of the video. Don't leave bot comments. Say something about Gout. Oh, this is the one.
See if this worked.
This is how you don't play.
Wow, this guy's a genius.
This is how you don't play.
This is great. Just keep saying it. No, say it more.
Well, we got 100 likes. Dude, this is amazing.
So just keep saying this.
Let me blow some bubbles. Actually, just like, I guess. Let's do this to celebrate. Okay, this is gonna be the one. I'm gonna fuck up my entire layout doing this clown shit. And let's have some applause. This is gonna be the new obnoxious thing. Here's some bubbles. I'm not gonna chroma key this because I'm too lazy. Enjoy this moment. Okay, bubbles. Alright.
Same thing. I mean, you look so smart.
This is how you don't play.
Here you go. Say it again. Come on, man.
The 100 likes special celebration.
Yeah!
It's a reward.
Yes! The intelligence. Can you take
He
it?
tries an unhealthy lifestyle.
Yes! Yes! Say it!
Unhealthy lifestyle.
Yes! My
You
God.
ugly, dude. Why you always eating fast food, man?
People are the
It looks like your daughter
fucking idiots.
Leanna, man. You always eating some fast food.
You
man.
always eating some fast food, yo. Yo, you're eating some show your face for burgers, yo.
Oh my God, yo,
I'm
leave
trolling
him
your
alone.
stream, yo.
Leave him alone.
I got like 4 brain cells, yo.
This is how you don't play.
This is
man.
how you don't play. I got
This
like
how
a
you don't
fucking
play,
parrot, yo. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
What a fucking- what an idiot.
Ruthless, say something. This is how you don't play.
Like, dude,
This is how you don't play.
look how stupid you look.
This dude
How
is just
dumb-
sitting there spamming "This is how you don't play." It's like a soundboard.
Who could you
Yeah,
be?
see, you hella ugly,
Huh?
man.
How does that make any sense? How? How are you going to tell me that
Put
people
it
do
today.
completely illegal
Dude.
things?
Yes, because that's
what?
why people watch
My gameplay videos because they think that I'm handsome. Oh my God,
They
you
need to
are a
watch you after
fucking
dinner today, man.
idiot. What a fucking moron.
This is how you
What a
don't play.
great moment on the
I can't
internet.
stop-
What a great
I
moment.
can't stop laughing at this guy. I actually don't want to play the game. I just want to sit here and make fun of this guy all day. It's too funny.
You ever playing Black Ops 3?
This is-
What they're down there in hell, DSP.
Here's the sad
Yo.
part. Oh, there we go. We muted whoever it was.
It's be crazy, man.
But wait. Was he
Unbelievable.
just sitting there looking for the people to mute? This was one of those streams, right? This is one of those segments. He would just look for people who were trolls.
It's one of these guys.
It's one of these. He's hunting trolls.
Ugly.
Yo, this is the Black Ops gameplay, by the way. This is Call of Duty gameplay.
Now we're narrowing it down. I think we know who it is. There you go.
Yeah, I got his
300
ass.
people now see this
Get that
fucking
ass banned.
jackass for who he is. This
And
guy
he muted him and then unloads on him. Can't go one-on-one. Even though it wasn't one-on-one, but in this situation, you just gotta yell over everybody.
entire life he's been waiting, biding his time for this moment.
He should have just gone super toxic and racist.
Oh,
and that's how you win a Call of Duty lobby. Should have won the lobby.
What a fucking idiot! You know what?
Yeah, what a fucking
Here we
idiot. You
go.
know
Let's
what?
do his profile.
You know what? Let's find his address.
All right, look at those
Find his
amazing
name.
trophies. I mean, this guy's a genius. Look at this.
Wow,
We got his
this
Xbox
guy's a
gamer tag
genius.
too. Get Black
Why not?
on YouTube. Here we go. Wow. Oh, look, he's also part of the Sons of Kojima. What a surprise. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the intelligence.
DSP is ugly.
What a fucking waste of life.
What a waste of life.
I mean, seriously.
Wow.
All right, well, get the fuck out of here. What
It's
a
a waste of
fucking
life.
idiot.
Gets blocked live on air.
Good. I mean,
It's a great moment. This makes DSP look great, by the way.
Congratulations. You just got destroyed.
Gout.
All right, so anyway, can you guys join my game is the question. Because I set it to open, but I don't know.
You still got gout?
You still got gout?
Oh my god, here's another one. How's the gout, Phil?
How's that gout?
Another idiot.
He's absolutely a deer in the headlights. Deer in the headlights. Panic.
Hold on,
Panic.
now I have to freaking manually mute
How's
everyone.
that Seattle air feel?
Yes, I'm
How's that
thinking
Seattle air?
All right, you will. Don't worry, you will. I just gotta find out who this idiot is now. Say it again. No, say it again. Say how's that gout? Go
Say
ahead.
it.
How's that
Say
Seattle
it.
air?
Come on.
If you join,
Find
you
his
join.
name,
I'm
find
gonna
his
kick everyone
address.
out now. I don't know if it was this guy or not.
Find him, ban
Did you
him.
join the game GL, by the way? Hold on.
So with the gout,
My God.
how's your daughter?
Huh? How does that make any sense? He's still saying it.
Let's go.
Look at my skeletons.
Oh my God. Look at my skeletons. Not him. I'm trying to find who it is. I'm just gonna kick everyone and start over here.
So is the Kojima.
This was like an actual, like 15 or 20 minute video.
Kojima.
It was a long ass video of just this, no gaming at all.
Old order.
Well, comedy gold. Comedy gold. Alright, I'm gonna boot the people who already
You
are
still
in
talk
here.
to John Rambo? Rambo Phil?
What about
Yo.
Rambo?
Yo, how's the gout? This is how you don't play.
Oh, now he can talk shit with 2 people left.
I want to see if he's gonna say something insulting.
Yeah,
I'm actually
say
interested.
something.
Let's see.
You're just camping.
I'm not offended at all. I want to hear something good.
Camping and sniping.
Let's see what these people join.
Phil, I'm gonna fuck your daughter.
There you go. Finally. It took him forever to say it, man. You couldn't be quick. Well, then again, he is delayed.
I'm gonna
so
fuck your
there you
daughter,
go.
Phil.
Good for you.
Wow. That was toxic. Come on.
Oh, here's the toxic bullshit.
Gout
Okay,
is
the
a form
toxic
of
bullshit.
inflammatory
Oh,
arthritis
no.
that causes severe pain and swelling in one or more of your joints.
This sucks. I can't cure toxic either.
Normally, uric acid passes through your kidneys and leaves your body in urine. But in some people, the kidneys don't function properly and can't get rid of enough uric acid.
Why am I poisoned?
In other cases, the body produces too much uric acid.
Why am I toxic? What?
A gout attack strikes when your body's immune system is triggered, often at night. After 1 to 2 weeks, the inflammation eventually goes away on its own.
Gout.
If you have gout,
Gout,
talk to your
gout,
doctor
gout.
about medications and
Out of
lifestyle
nowhere.
changes that can help.
Gout McFist. Gout fucking butt fucking gout farts. Gout.
Hey, what's up, Nick BMX guy? Guys, go watch this again and leave a positive, engaging comment. Come on, go give him a view. Go give him his view. He deserves it. In the watch time, make sure to watch the whole thing. And don't click through, because I don't know how that works if you click through. Come on, play it in the background, on loop. Here's how you loop stuff. You come here, right click, loop, and then it's gonna play all night. And you farm 1 million views. That's how we get all the views. Oh, so much Gout, so much Will Smith, so much Chill. Oh, let's see what this is. Cat Cucks DSP. I saw this a couple of times and it's just something, but I don't know why it's 15 minutes long.
Some more gameplay of Elden Ring, other people playing the game. and it was interesting because there were a few odds and ends in the game that I missed so far, like a few side quests
was
slash
watching some
NPC
other
quests
people, yeah.
that I didn't complete. And,
oh no, this is an Elden Ring fucking discussion, man. I'm hateful towards his Elden Ring coverage. I'm very toxic towards it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this, as they say, on a high note. So let's go listen to some fucking beats, and that's gonna be it. Why is it having a Lil Meerkat pop up? What the fuck does this even mean? Lil Meerkat Bohemian Rhapsody featuring Lil Body Pillow and Lil Taco. What? This dude is jacking my whole style. Lil Meerkat?
Huh? How does that make any sense? How? How are you gonna tell me that people can do completely illegal things and be fucking rewarded for it? YouTube doesn't care.
He's stealing my whole fucking flow, bar for bar. Let's listen to his shit. It's probably even trash. Look at this like to dislike. I'm gonna leave toxic comments under this.
Right. Is this just fan fiction? Caught in my anime, no escape from my waifu. Open your cheek.
Huh?
Look up to the skies and I'm just a foul. I made and lost my body pillow. Ooh, senpai, no. Uncle Adam's names are.
Whoa, this is ass. But here's the link for everybody who wants to go in and leave hateful comments and dislikes, obviously. And what else you got? Sonic Colored Lean. This, we're listening to this. And leaving a like, because it's lean. It's a lean song.
I need all this, you know?
Fuck yeah.
It's me. I'm Nick.
So it's like my fan fiction, yeah. Sonic all the time, yeah. With my OCs, you know that I got that Sonic colored lean. You already know, please kill me. I've been on adventures with my OCs. OCs. With my OCs, you know that I got that Sonic colored lean.
The Sonic Colored Lean. And I Like Eating Beans, featuring Little Mosquito Disease. Holy shit, I'm a big fan. Fuck yeah.
I read lots of fan fiction. I love it.
Huh?
I read lots of fan fiction. I love it.
A nice lean-in manual.
I read.
This guy gets the manual. He gets the manual instantly. I don't know, man. I'm done. I'm done. I can't take this shit no more, man. Let's go and sign off and listen to some harsh truths from some former friends. Make sure to clock out and drop a like. All right?
My baby girl.
Or else
And it starts
I
to
will
click,
find
you know, if someone just keeps saying sorry when they do something, they're not really apologizing.
All right, big ups everybody.
Right?
Thanks for being here and for
apologizing
chilling,
isn't just
interacting, engaging. Don't forget to leave as a comment the thing we were talking about. What do you think DSP's reveal is gonna be? And let's engage the on-demand viewers.
I will not do this thing again.
All right.
Because
Sounds
I feel
good.
bad about it.
See you around.
If you keep doing the thing, you're not.
You can come
it's not
over on
actually an
Twitter for
apology.
some
You have
nonsense.
no respect
You
for
can have
people
some
that
respect.
are alive,
All
for
right.
fucking people that are dead,
People that are alive,
give a shit
fucking
about
people that
anybody.
are dead.
but yourself.
All right, see you
You
around,
have
guys.
no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words.
Huh? How does that make any
You
sense?
have no respect. Do you value money more than our friendship?
But that's the way of them saying, we want nothing to do with Phil at all moving forward. Let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make him sound bad because everyone hates him now anyway on the internet. So let's make him look like the villain so everyone will believe it and we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation and we never have to deal with him ever again. And you know what? Look what's happened. Literally, no one bugs them anymore. Nothing. It's all, they're completely washed. The cans are clean.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words. It's I will not do this thing again.
You have no respect.
YouTube
because I feel bad about it.
He watches too much WWE. John starts getting text messages at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. So now, when you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense why he's even texting. And it's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy was, like, if he's been drinking and texting.
Huh? How does that make any sense?